Ladies and gents, this is the moment you waited for. Welcome to another episode of the Council of Six, a weekly in Dungeons & Dragons campaign fraught with all the drama and peril that will take your breath and steal your mind. My name is G.A. Lungaro, your DM for the night, and our current campaign is a story loosely based on my fantasy novel, Souls of Magic's Dawn, a homebrew built on D&D Beyond and played on the VTT of Foundry. During the stream, we won't be responding to your comments while we are in play, as to remain immersed in the story, but please still engage and comment as we go along. At certain points, we may try to go through the comments and interact with you all, because at the end of the day, we are presenting this for your enjoyment. But without any further ado, are you ready to leave all that's real behind? Because there's something breaking at the brick of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you want to go to the Council of Six? Let's get ready to rumble! Yeah!
Oh yeah.
We're back. We're back for another
Shady's
Council of Six.
back.
Souls of Magic's Dawn. Guess who's back? Back again.
As we're giving our DM crap about his man strapping in his head.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's
Yeah.
back? Guess
But yeah, as I was saying before we went live, yeah, he has a whole team behind him that's just waiting for his manuscript.
Mhm.
So all he's got to do is write it. If all I had to do was write it and not worry about anything else, that'd be great. I could do that. But I
That's
don't.
fair.
Just write it, Lunga.
You know, George doesn't have to,
Write it
go
down.
to work and, and
Just call me on
Yeah.
Discord
Worry about
and
his
dictate it
bills
to
and-
me, and I'll type it up for you.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Just call me while you're,
the
while you're driving
the
around.
writing and the typing is not the issue. It's the whole editing. It's the whole publishing, the whole preparing it and marketing, and then I'd have to run a Kickstarter, and it's
The whole shish kebab.
yeah,
You could just write it for us, Lunga.
no,
Come on. Come on.
because you know who my number one fan who keeps asking for it. No, it's not Marie. Don't even ask, because she's not read a damn thing I've written. My number one fan is
It's your son,
my
right?
son, my oldest son, Joseph.
Yeah.
And he's the one who keeps bitching at me, and because he has heard
Joseph.
me talk about it since he was a little kid, so he kind of knows where the
Oh,
story is
wow.
going and this and that.
You just been telling him about the best book ever and never read it to him, and he's like, "Dad, come on, please."
He
But
refuses.
listen,
Refuse.
But you know what? No, I'm doing the next best thing. I'm letting 5 assholes flesh out the story in real time.
Hey!
So
I take no offense.
Hold on.
I take no offense.
your characters are the assholes. Let's just
I take no
like-
offense to that.
Like I said, there better be
I
a friend.
mean, they're not mutually
I-
exclusive. so-
I definitely am, for sure.
Okay, Hope maybe.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I
I
I
mean,
take
Turnchick is
that.
not an asshole.
maybe. All right, so you guys remember where you guys remember where you
Useless.
left off?
No.
Yeah, you do.
We were around the campfire, weren't we?
Yeah, we were-
talking
yeah.
about
We were,
Yeah.
we were trying to figure out where we were
where
going
to
to
go next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
These-
yeah,
You gotta
I
return the
tried-
hand.
Screw these prisoners because
Yeah, we
Hey,
should
I
deliver
released
that
them and I
rabbit
fed
foot.
them. I'm done. I did my
So-
job.
released them and fed them.
We
What are they?
like they were stray dogs.
Yeah, that's exactly
Pretty
what I was
much.
thinking.
Pretty much.
Let me just put it this way: canine rescue shows more compassion towards those dogs than you did towards these people. Let me just.
arms of an angel.
I did my job. I released them and I fed them. You got
But,
this.
yeah,
For 19
But there was
cents
some-
a day.
there was some deeper shit that happened too. While you guys were talking, Hope and Turnick kind of being the last 2 remaining from the original Likely Heroes at the start of this whole thing, kind of retold, kind of give you guys some more information about what Lato's doing and how things are kind of tying together, and what they're hearing is going on here, and how it could be, based on what they had going on early on. Talos got a little
can't
sign from
sleep
the
right
goddess that he thought abandoned him, but apparently did a whole Jesus footprints in the sand. I've been with you all along. Kind of deal. Turnick's god came to him in a dream and told him that, hey, be careful. Petty people, petty gods and petty rulers are, even though they're on your side, also looking out for their own interests. So be wary. But yeah, so you guys are going back to Port Nyataru. Not sure where to go next or what to do. There's some information. You know that the 2 Tabaxi went back up to Block Ball.
Super
Up there.
far away.
and some stuff like that. I mean, distance
It's like
is distance.
Yeah, it's like a.
Well,
We were, wasn't it?
from where you were
It's-
where you were at was super far away. From Port Nayartaru, like Port Nayartaru is kind of a halfway point if you go this way.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there's.
But also you had all these
Yeah.
people in tow, and where you were at, you would have had to go through the whole jungle. So it would have made sense just at least to go to Port Nayartaru and then figure out what you're doing
Here.
You are here.
after
If
that.
you look at the
Um,
Cardian Empire map, he has a "You Are Here" marker for us.
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
I need to make
Yeah.
more of those. I haven't made
need
more
That's
for
great.
the other ones, but
That's
Well,
great.
the
It's-
port,
and it's
the port
animated.
was yeah.
I know. It's great.
Because Balikbal is up on a cliff top, and you can, as far as we know, you can only get to it from inland. Correct?
It looks like you have to go all the way around through the volcano.
Can't get to it
Yeah.
from.
And cross a river and
through the
over the
woods.
river and through the volcanoes.
I mean, unless
Sounds
we
like
flew
fun.
there. But
But yeah, so
Let's do
that's kind of where we
Yeah.
left off. So you guys did take a long rest. You kind of took your sleep. Your shit happened.
I didn't take
we
a
will
long
say-
rest, remember?
you
Well, you
leveled up,
didn't,
right?
Yes. And I'm exhausted level what was it? 2?
1.
1?
Well, I meant he's exhausted, not that he leveled up. No.
No, no one levels
I was
Really
like,
did that.
nobody
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 levels
sent
No,
me
no,
that
no.
memo.
Exhaustion
I
level
the,
one.
the yes was to him being exhausted and stuff. Not
What did I
that.
get? Disadvantage on disadvantage?
Canon,
I'm-
it's canon, guys.
Yeah.
I'm in a
but,
few other campaigns right now, and
yeah.
I'm just bugging.
two characters I need to level up before I play them again. I was like, oh shit, was one of them this? So yes.
No, it's not.
No, we're just being shitheads, as
Thank
as
you.
as previously.
But anyway, okay,
described.
so exhaustion.
But
disadvantage,
yeah,
but-
but you guys do have a 3-day trip back, and it's pretty much smooth sailing all the way back to Port Nayartaru. So it's up to you what you're doing. If you're like been restless for 3 days,
Hey, man,
We're waking up
insomnia is
from-
real.
we're waking up from
Insomnia is
camp at this
real.
point, or
Well,
yeah,
we're still
I mean,
at
if
the
you guys,
camp.
If you guys want to
Yeah,
do
waking
some
up
role
at
play the
camp.
next morning, you can.
Well, that's what I think. I think we should because the
Yeah, sure,
prisoners
sure,
are still
sure,
going to be
sure.
there, and so whatever you all.
Mhm.
I think we, and I would have been up all night, so it'd be an interesting dynamic there to start.
yeah, Barrick would have at the very least taken a watch.
and come and sat with
Not
me.
Dude,
Ooh,
not
we
fucking
could do.
making
Should
that
we do
mistake
like
again.
should we role play a watch where you come and greet me and try and get me to go to sleep?
Sure.
All right, let me fast forward this.
Can't
here.
sleep, huh?
Lay it out.
Saw
Callie
something.
only needs the 4
Not
hours.
sure
of
if it was real or
meditation.
not. Not sure if it was just exhaustion. Could be a bit of both.
Yeah.
And I will say that
Drugs
the-
give you weird dreams. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, drugs do that.
Well, you have to sleep to get weird dreams.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Ever heard of daydreams?
Definitely.
All right, so-
We've had a few of those.
They're real.
The rains
Sometimes
do
the best
stop.
conversation is the one you have with yourself.
I do need to stop the thunder sound though. We don't need all that.
No, we definitely not. Well, it could be
Middle
of the
heat
day
thunder,
and
still
you know?
thundering.
Little heat
The
thunder.
lightning.
No rain.
Jeez
There's still the
Louise.
dead bodies. There's still the dead bodies of the
In the water?
spawn on the water.
Yeah, I haven't. I think I know how to get rid of those. Hold on, I got.
Can I loot those? Just kidding.
No, you cannot. Let me see.
Terrible. Terrible people.
You gotta ask.
Yeah, I still don't know how to get rid of those.
What?
Oh, there we go.
I was just bugging you.
No, but the butt splats are still there.
Yeah, I think for us to reconvene and provide the information that we did or didn't get from the fort to those who sent us in that direction, and just kind of pulls the little otter foot out and just kind of waves it and looks at Hope. Deliver this to deal with that. Might be a good place for us to rest up, kit up, and make our next move.
You do know it's going to start to rot and stink really soon, right?
Which is why I think that being our earliest stop on the trip is wise. Definitely had crossed my mind. You can carry it if you want. I would not be upset by that.
Omala's like, that would be appreciated. I don't feel like dying.
And he'll just throw it. He'll just throw it at home. That is yours to deliver, if I remember correctly.
She's gonna go take it to the water and wash it and pack it with herbs and moss.
That's probably better.
Herbs.
Herbs.
She's gonna pack it with
It's a dry
herbs and
rub.
moss.
Herbs.
It's a dry rub.
It's a dry.
She's dry aging it. You know, like they do with the wagyu beef. You know?
Yep. And the fish in Scandinavia.
Oh,
fish in
the
Scandinavia.
I
freaking
do know.
the
I do know
rotten
of some
shark.
that keep those
that rotten
as
shark
trinkets
that
of
they
good
eat
luck.
up
Yeah.
there. Whatever it's called.
I had the names at the tip of my tongue. I forgot the name of it. But yes, they buried a fish like underground for like a month. Lutefisk.
Yes, that's it.
Oh. Can't eat
Yes.
anything rotten. Ugh.
Hey, they love it apparently.
So gross.
Any other thoughts? I don't know, Turnic. You know, you've certainly used your ability to change shape plenty of times and helping us out. But I don't know if you have the ability to take us by air around, because it certainly seems like a shorter trip if we can make ourselves go up that mountain to Balikbal.
Maybe one of you all at a time, but I don't think I could carry more than one person at a time.
All right. Well,
I
On the
carry
table.
The elf probably. That's about it. I could probably carry the barrack as well.
I mean, we may find ourselves another way to get up those mountains at the port as well.
Yeah, we haven't gotten. Yeah, let's get there first.
Yeah.
I'm missing my
Thinking out loud.
token.
What happened to your
I'm
token?
missing my token.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
she's
just
not
did.
there. What the hell?
Not
Nope.
there.
Hope,
going
God
on?
damn it.
Bye,
Who was watching her last?
God damn it! Hope. It's like Hank Hill
Hope
over
got,
here.
hope got lost
Damn it,
again
Hope.
somewhere.
Over there, she
Damn it.
said something about.
Hope right
More
off.
than likely
Potions.
she's making potions, but we should find out where she is.
Yeah, I think.
Oh
she
my
went
God,
to
there
work.
you are. Okay, well,
Wow. Would you drink an invisibility potion or something?
I wish. I need to learn how to make more of those.
She just
Wish.
appeared.
She ended up in the pocket dimension with Kang.
Oh my lord.
love it. Absolutely love it.
The prisoners are kind of stirring. You see them like eating their meager rations, wringing out their wet clothes, wet rags, if you will.
Talos is over at the boats, just getting everything ready.
Barrick is gonna just walk into the underbrush, like right on the edge of the forest, and just start like cutting down some like really small thin trees, and just very roughly taking a knife across them and just ripping the branches off, and handing them to a couple villagers or couple of the
What, to
prisoners.
beat their
Like,
kids? You give
I
them a
don't.
switch?
Hey,
Switches.
I don't know if any of you know how to fish, but there's
Oh.
probably plenty in that river. So
Along with lots of man-eating things too.
A few did come up, pop up, and they're like, oh yeah, they're like fishermen by trade, so they know what to do with it.
There's man-eating things in there too. Careful.
yeah, don't let the little ones close to the water. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, there's no little ones here, really. They were all-
Don't let the
that's
smaller and more meager of your group
Don't let the
Hey,
weaker
survival
ones.
of the fittest. Talos
closer
says
close
over
to
his
the water.
shoulder.
Facts.
Or do.
Facts. Let them all give it a try. See who actually ends up on top.
And I know for sure that Barrick has a bedroll, at least one. He'll just toss that to them as well.
All right.
I have a bedroll. Turnic, you gave him a tinderbox, didn't you?
Yeah. That's how they started their fire last night.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him my bedroll and my mess kit, which is just has a cup and simple cutlery, and can be used as a cooking platform.
Okay. They say thank you for all the stuff that you're giving them, and thank you for help freeing them. Even though they still look at Hope warily since she fried a couple of their people.
I'd offer them my miskit as well.
Okay.
I have a warhammer in my inventory. Why?
Might want to drop that
Something
shit.
you
It's
pick
probably
up along
heavy.
the way.
Might want to drop that shit. It's heavy.
You guys
Yeah.
randomly pick shit up and then forget you got it. You do
Yeah.
a lot.
I go through my shit
Actually,
just to make
It's
sure.
always
not
these.
heavy.
Oh,
It's
I might be
actually
able
only-
to sell this one day.
It's actually only 2 pounds, so it's not that heavy.
Yeah.
My water skin is heavier than it. What the hell? Wait
Well,
a minute.
Water is heavy.
That's
That's
true.
true.
You're right.
Transporting
You are-
liquid
yeah.
is very.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I agree. It's true.
Yeah, it's a pound per liter. It's definitely not light.
Yeah. That's very true.
Yeah, I would give him at least that. And just say it's not too hard for us to replace these. Probably do you more good than it will me right now. Be safe.
Here, I've got an extra loot.
Keep your spirits up.
They take it like eyebrow raise. Sure.
Someone needs to say, if you have someone in your group who
'Cause
would
this
like
is-
to tell a story, I'm a bard.
This is what we need right now. This is.
So,
We have a bard who can sing to us every night along the trip. We should just sing to ourselves.
They're not. I thought they were kind of making their way back, and we were taking the boats. I don't remember what the.
Yeah, that's
what they
how-
were
Well, they
actually.
have
They were
their
gonna go
own boats.
around,
You guys
yeah.
are going the same way. I mean, the
They
river
stole,
only goes
yeah,
two ways.
they stole the boat. Did they canonically steal the boats?
Yeah,
yes.
you guys all helped them get boats and
Sick.
stuff, and yeah.
Sick. Okay, so they're all at least on water with us.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Actually, you know what? Here, I'm gonna give them the warhammer because that way they can defend themselves.
I know you guys are all
that comes more.
famished
That comes
and-
more in handy than a loot.
Well, you could
I
use
mean,
both.
loot could be used as a weapon.
Absolutely. Did you
Yeah,
never?
once.
May not be a good one. Right.
Nah.
Well,
this is a sturdy.
sometimes
that's
that
a
one
sturdy
time.
loot.
I'm not sure if you've ever run into one of those rock bards, you know, the ones that tend to smash their loot at the end of each performance, but
I love.
They
me
also
a
bite
pilot.
off heads of bats.
Sure.
Wow.
School of Rock. Love it. Yeah, I don't know what else. I don't really have anything else to give them useful.
Yeah, I just.
I have a hand axe. I'll give them a hand axe.
There you
Give them
go.
a hand axe. I
got
don't
a
need 2
golden
of them, that's for
drow
sure.
mask.
Yeah, there's a bunch. I mean, there was like I said, there was like 24 of them. So yeah, the weapons are definitely
Yeah.
useful.
Oh, I did.
We'll try if we see any important nines are, let us know you made it back.
Well,
But we'll also be there. I realize that. I realize that.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're with you guys right now, but you guys are gonna far outpace them because your boats are magically inclined, so you're gonna go way faster.
Probably wise for us to be the first ones to go down the river.
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Because you guys didn't even go anywhere yet. This is literally you camped at the outside
Where
of
we
the
landed,
fort's.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where we had landed before to get to the fort.
Right.
Yeah. Question for the group: does anybody only have 2 attuned items, or does everyone have 3?
Yeah,
I only have 2.
Anybody want a hat of disguise?
Yes,
Yes.
so much.
All right.
Yeah, when you got that, you were so excited. You never really used it.
I never really used it, and because then I got the amulet of health, and I'm like, I'm not gonna not use the amulet of health, and I got the
Right.
rapier, and then I've got the loot. So, yeah. So let's see here. How can I give to character? Derek, send.
Sick.
There you go, sir.
Yoinked. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's just been sitting there. Never really had an opportunity to use it. There were later, probably now there would have been opportunities to use it, but again, I have the amulet of health, and I'd rather have 19 Constitution than
Which is so fair.
than my magical loot and my magical sword. Although I could have dropped the curse on the sword whenever I wanted to, but I'm not at
Really?
that point in my story yet. Now I can, yeah.
Damn.
But the question is, would it lose some of its power, like because it's +8? We'll have to talk about that long ago, because I'm not at that point in my character's story yet. We know that, so.
Right.
But yeah, we'll have to talk about that for sure.
Yeah. Just let me know what you guys are doing.
Right now,
We're
I'm
just
just
good,
working
yeah.
on the boats, going from here to here, waiting for everybody to get ready to go. Cause I'm
Yeah, Barrick would
anxious,
start
very
to
anxious.
ready things as well.
very anxious.
Yeah, I gotta figure out which one I want to attune. I have too many things I can attune right now. I have 4 things I can attune.
Well, does anybody else only have 2 things that they can attune?
Well, I just got that hat.
I know you. Did anybody else say yes? Everybody else has 3 things?
What was
I'm
your
not-
other thing?
I need to look.
And
at
keep
my
in mind, you
inventory.
can swap them. It just takes an hour each time.
Yeah.
The short
Well,
rest.
unattuning doesn't take an hour, but attuning takes an hour.
Yeah.
What was the other thing?
So I have the Rod of Absorption. So I'm going to absorb magical powers. When
You're
people
attuned
try
to
to
that
use...
right now. Which
yeah.
one aren't you attuned to right now?
I am not attuned to a quarter staff of warning.
You're not attuned to the thing that can let us never be surprised?
Yes.
She has better weapons.
I have the Dagger of Death that I'm
yeah.
attuned
I mean,
to.
clearly-
I have the Magic Ring I'm attuned to. And I have the Rod of Absorption I'm attuned to.
We got
Yeah, you
we got
just- if you-
surprised by that Allosaurus last time.
I mean, to be
Yeah,
fair,
exactly.
what would she have to get rid of? The round of absorption in case she gets attacked, she
Is
can absorb
really
spells.
good,
The ring
yeah.
is a ring of
Which is-
storing.
yeah, super fair.
That's
Yeah.
why she can cast so much shit she does.
Super
Yep.
fair.
And her dagger is her goddess's dagger. It's like her main.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
not giving that up.
Not
Yeah.
super important, but
That's my goddess. No, that's my goddess.
Damn, Spencer,
Weapon.
you have 3
Just
things you're attuned to? Turnic?
yeah. Anyway,
I
I was
have
gonna say,
this-
maybe I would take
Because
that.
that
but-
with the quarterstaff would be really good for Turnic.
Quarter
I
staff.
don't use it though.
You just have
Just
to be
the-
holding it, and you
Well, you don't
can't
have to
be
be using it.
surprised.
Yeah,
I
It
didn't
has
have
to
it,
be,
yeah,
you
ignore
have to be attuned to it, and it has to be on your persons. So if it's on like your bag beside you, it won't work. But if it's on you, then it
Yeah,
will.
if you're equipped
Yeah.
with
Right.
it.
Yeah.
It'll warn us
Oh,
if
you don't-
people
you don't
are
have to
trying
use
to
it. You don't
surprise
have to,
us.
like-
It's magical, so that's what
You don't have to like
mainly
activate
use.
it
Yeah,
if it's
you don't
on
have-
you and you're
Yeah.
equipped and tuned.
Yeah.
Don't tell me I can't. No, never mind.
Because I can't have it because I also I have a shield I'm holding, so I can't hold this quarterstaff. So I have the
Yeah, 'cause
shield.
Because it's two-handed, yeah.
I don't know.
So
Nugget, is my staff of the ivory claw an attunable item?
it says if
I
there's a
believe,
little.
I
It has
believe
a
I
little
did make it
symbol
an
next to
attuned
it.
item.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I have that, and I have a cloak of protection.
Yes, it
is
is.
all of the attunable, all the tuned items
You-
that I have.
Yeah. So you have
Yeah.
you have a slot
So
open.
you
Um,
have a slot too, so you could take the yeah, I mean,
I don't
you
really
use
use
a
it.
short bow.
Is a-
though.
Is a hat a disguise?
Do I
just,
though?
like,
No,
work
you don't.
anytime you want it to? It's,
But
it's
you
not a
already
charge.
have a
Probably.
staff. You already have a staff equipped.
Sorry.
You can't have 2
Yeah.
staffs equipped, so never mind.
Yeah.
So Spencer would be the only one. Turnic would be the only one who could.
But Turnic, do you have things attuned already?
I have a couple slots available.
Oh, you do have spots
Attunement?
available.
I only have one item that's attuned. The other
Oh,
2
Yo,
aren't
take that
attuned.
and equip it, and then
Yeah.
it's just on you. You literally
Yeah.
never have to use
Literally,
it.
all his weapons are 2 daggers that he has never ever used.
that's what I'm saying. I think you would.
I was like, I don't think you've ever
I
used a
feel-
weapon.
yeah.
Those are literally the daggers he started with.
A druid, and I feel like a druid quarterstaff would be more a druid anyway. You know.
Pretty on brand. I
I'm gonna only use it as a
the
walking
entirety I
stick.
played in my
I'm telling
own
you this
year.
right now.
Huh?
What's that?
What?
So I'm only going to be using it as a walking stick.
Hey, that's
just,
there you go.
just so we can't be surprised.
Perfect.
That's
So
the whole
on
point.
brand.
That
Yeah.
is perfectly on brand. Absolutely, you're like Gandalf.
For Turnic to have a weapon at hand and knowingly use it as a walking stick and only for its utility and not for its like use as a weapon, that's so on brand.
Yeah, that's perfect. You're gonna use it for things that aren't weapon. You're gonna like use it like when you're like the vault a gap,
Poking
or
at
something
things.
like that. Poking things, grab things from high shelves.
Okay.
Sorry, Lunga. The how to disguise is it just works. It's not a charge. It just works whenever you have
It
it
just
on.
works. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so. I mean, it
Yeah.
tells you. We're looking at the description. Let me see what this.
Here,
It
I'll look
says
it on the
nothing else
inventory.
other
While
than
wearing
work,
this hat,
and then it ends if the hat's not
You
on.
can use the action to cast Disguise Self.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes an action, but it is just.
Yeah,
like
but
a
if you're
hit
not
roll.
in combat, you can use it.
That's-
whenever you
I know
want
that's
to.
what I was asking.
Yeah, which is when
I was pretty sure, but I just wanted to clarify.
yeah. Out of combat.
Yeah, and
you
it's
can
an
just
and it's
use
an
it.
at will spell, so it's.
Yep. It's fucking great.
Sick. Okay, well, I'm gonna just attune to that because if I didn't get in it before we left camp, then we're gonna be on the boats just hanging out. So
Yeah.
What do you think, Turnick?
Yeah, give him the staff.
Where's it? Danger. Or
100% take the staff.
advantage.
Just right-click on
I
the
get
staff.
advantage on initiative rolls.
Yeah.
yeah, because you can't be surprised because it's a quarterstaff of warning. It's fucking awesome. You literally
dude,
don't have to be
Just
using
right-click on it, Hope, and say send a player at the bottom, and then
it, dude. Like pre-level
send it right to
11 to
Turnick.
have an anything of warning is amazing.
yeah.
In addition to you and your companions within 30
As
feet.
as
of beast
Turnick
of
is
pride.
realizing how many times you guys have been jumped and stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
How
this
long have
is
you had
the
that
first
fucking
Like,
time.
quarterstaff
I don't
of
know.
warning is a better
The
question.
We were
displacer
giving things
the
away,
displacer
so.
beasts on the way here.
I was focusing
puzzles in
on
the
my
goddamn
inventory
Underdark.
a little more because we were looking at giving things away, and I'm like, wait a minute, I've got these 3 things attuned. This hat's just sitting here.
Well,
Dude,
same
there's
here.
a
That's
use
the
of
same thing I was
fucking
doing. I
around.
go, wait, how many things do I have? I'm like, oh fuck, I
Yeah,
have 4 things I
exactly,
can
that's
attune.
why.
I'm like, that's
Derek-
cool, but I'm never gonna use it.
As soon as the hat is attuned to Barrick, whether we're on the boats or whether we're just hanging out, Barrick's gonna put it on and turn it to Talos.
Oh no!
I love it.
Oh,
I love
no.
it. Yes.
Not say anything.
We're just gonna. Are we gonna be in the same boat? Do we have to? Or are we gonna be in separate boats? So, like, how do we have to figure this out now? Like, same boats or separate boats?
I don't remember how we came. I think it was Barrick, Hope, and Turnick in the
You
one.
guys can go to any boat you want. You know,
I
it's
know
not a
that.
signed
That's
scene.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. It's just.
All right,
I'll be with
kids. Barrick
Turnick.
is in the front seat.
I can't remember. Anyway.
to sit in the back where the seat faces
No, Barrick's-
backwards.
Barrick's-
No, and
Barrick's
you are
not gonna have
talking
none
to
of
a
the-
school bus driver, so no.
Barrick's
no.
not
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
on the same.
Remember
on the
those
same boat
seats
as
back
you. He's
in
going
the
to be
van?
on.
What happened to those?
he's gonna be
cars
on the
with
other boat.
Seats in the trunk. How long ago?
Okay.
Remember those?
Decide where you guys sit in a boat. Do a little role play because we are 40 minutes into this and you guys have not left the camp.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're going through
Barrick's on
our
the boat.
stuff and getting our stuff, so
I'm
we're
already on the boat.
all maxed out. We're
this is
maxing
literally
each other
Baldur's
out.
Gate where nobody
I'm on
wants
a
to leave
boat.
Act 1. They're
I'm
just,
on a boat.
just
I'm on a motherfucking boat.
We're having fun.
We're
I'm just, just reminding you to clock. That's all.
I just
All
didn't-
right, well, I'm all like getting the
Oh
damn
gosh, get off me, Hope.
He falls in the water. He's getting eaten by piranhas.
Damn it, O'Malley,
boat.
get
No,
over
he's
here.
not. Get him in the boat.
Thorn,
over here.
Thorn whip him.
We didn't do all of this shit for him to fall in the water and get eaten.
There we go.
Sure you do.
What the hell
No,
happened
we
to
didn't.
Hope's token?
Hope's on the boat.
Yeah, I see a
On the
little.
boat.
I gotta like I see a weird, like just purple circle.
Barrick, I
nothing
want the
else.
front. I want the
Nope.
front, Barrick.
Nope.
I'm gonna refresh.
You are in the front.
you're in the middle, kid. You're in
Oh
the middle.
no, Barrick's in the front.
But now
You're right.
Talos is in both boats.
If you
Oh,
wanted to be in, if you wanted to be in the
Thank
front,
you,
you could help
Comic-Con.
pack the boat.
Okay, so I have 3 items that are
Oh,
attuned to
shit.
me.
Is that
I have
Castro
my
in the chat?
rod,
No,
I
can
have
we-
my
can we
ring,
appreciate
and then I have
How you guys are
my death
legitimately
dagger.
like making sure your tokens are in a boat when we're doing nothing on the boat, right? We're
you said choose a
It's
boat.
important.
We are-
You said
It's
choose
part
a
of
boat.
our-
important.
It's
We're in the
important
boat.
part of the story.
Because
sure.
Yeah,
theater of the mind. But anyway, yeah.
I don't see what the hell. Now I see 2 of the
Yeah,
tokens
it's
under
the
boat.
writing. It's the writing thing. It like doesn't go on top for some reason. It's cool.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Mine is
Okay.
fine.
I liked it, but I don't think I'm using this again because it's a pain in the ass. Unless it's a big vehicle because it
Yeah.
depends on the square,
Yeah.
Yes.
not the
Yeah,
actual.
It's because
picture.
the boat is curved at the end, huh?
right.
Yeah. If you did it like a raft,
It's goofy. Yeah. So
Yeah, so Barrick is just gonna kick off of the water and then just like go over and just
I guess
grab some of the
Omala
oars
I
and
should
start
switch,
paddling.
So we don't have to.
Turn the staff in half and put each piece in a boat. That's hilarious. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, we're just pushing off, and then yeah, like maybe 20-30 minutes into this boat ride, Barrick just looks over from like into the other boat and is just Talos staring back at Talos.
I wave at Talos.
Thanks for the hat.
Talos waving at Talos.
I'll put it to good use.
During the first hour of this boat ride, I'm going to
Looking
attune
out.
to this.
Okay.
Good to attune.
Love it.
So yeah, so we are gonna fast travel 3 days back to Point Nine-Zero. Now, as far as what Talos, it's up to you. If you feel he gets some rest finally in those 3 days, then you'll be fine when you get here. If not, then it'll be level 2 or 3 exhaustion, whatever the case may be, depending on how much.
I do not get any rest.
Oh wow, you're gonna have level
Are you
3
kidding?
days.
Well, hold on. Do I have any other visions in the water or anything like nothing happens? Come on,
No, nothing. Not at this point. No.
In
How
3
far
days?
into his trip is he?
That's the best part of it. You hear that little bit, and now it's just eating you up.
Just
That's
radio
the
silence
point.
for
Haven't
days.
So
slept.
mean.
Haven't slept.
Damn.
Haven't slept.
Okay. I mean, again, keep in mind, exhaustion means if you
God.
haven't gotten your full rest, your 8 hours. So I mean, you could be off and on. You get an hour's of sleep here, an hour's sleep there. But if you're not getting the full 8 hours over 3 days, you'd have level 3 exhaustion. So it doesn't have to literally be you're up for 3 days straight. You
No,
know,
I
you
know
could.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just don't take a long rest for 3 days.
Yes.
Right. And now I got to look up what level 3 exhaustion is.
Woohoo.
That's a lot.
Dude, I got all kinds of stuff. I still have my potion of an additional spell that we got when we were in the forest that I didn't take.
3.
You just need to find you a paladin.
All right,
with
level
patch on
3.
the
You have
shoulders.
disadvantage. I think you get all the effects, not just the level 3. I think you get 1, 2, and 3.
It's
Yeah,
that.
you do.
So you have disadvantage on ability checks. Your speed is halved, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Just you know,
Yep.
level 6 is
Enemies
death.
may focus on your character as well. Hold on, and enemies may focus on your character. And
'Cause you look
offensive
super
and
tired.
defensive capabilities are diminished.
I don't know if that's raw. I think that's like house rules for people. For raw,
It's just saying you look like a snack.
Yeah, because you're exhausted.
You're like meek and meager.
Here's the level 3 disadvantage attack rolls. Speed is had disadvantage on ability checks.
We didn't come in to the harbor or leave from the harbor, did we?
that's just where I had your tokens. I mean,
No,
if you're coming in
I know, but sorry if I meant like from the boats that we were on. We
no.
didn't leave.
The river. I think the river was south. You guys walked south and went to the river,
Gotcha.
if I remember correctly.
That sounds right. Yes, it is. Yeah. At least based on where it is
Yeah.
on the map. But yes.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys would be down Cal somewhere.
Cool.
Okay, so should we go report in?
Who are we
First thing.
reporting to first? Who's closer? Hope? I don't know. I don't know where we need to take your foot.
Yes, we should probably do that first.
Oh, we're missing our guide. Where do you go?
Oman.
He's with you. I just didn't put him on the damn map.
Okay, so Amal, let's go and deliver this foot first.
Okay, so
Are we-
just you
are
and
we all
Amal-
to
just
come?
you. Well, that's what I'm asking. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
asking. Who's going?
Well, I'm obviously going if you guys want to come with me.
Should we come with you is more, I think, what the question was.
I mean, it was me
Or
and
should-
Talos the last time we
Um,
went, so if Talos
that's
wants
only
to
because
come
I
with-
wasn't-
You and Talos.
Yeah, that's only because I
And
wasn't
Amala.
here. I didn't do it by choice.
You're
Yeah,
the
'cause
only
it
one he knows about.
That was when Turnick and I were at the bar, right?
Yeah.
It is canon that your character didn't need to do it by choice.
However, I see there is a temple of Arduino in
Mhm.
the port of the.
Yes. Yes.
And so
Yes. That was a complete coincidence, by the way. I did not plan that. when
that's
I-
fine. It's a great coincidence because now I have
That
an
is a
excuse
good-
not to go with Hope.
It's one of those happy coincidences. It's a happy
We're
accident.
also right by it.
I know we are. We're
So me and Mamalo will go. I should take one of the other two because they actually saw his body being burned. So I should take them. They know he's dead.
I mean, I'm curious to meet this gentleman.
So I should take one of those.
Who's Turnip gonna go with is the question.
Sorry, is... Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, your icon, Barrick.
I know it's still there. For this fucking map.
Oh, that's
yeah.
I didn't change
Dino
it yet.
Really?
I was
I didn't
hoping
change that.
nobody was gonna say anything about it.
It's just
It's
amazing.
Hilarious.
Yeah, for some reason, Callie is still concentrating on Witchbolt, which you should be. Oh, speaking of which, I gotta change the days. here.
Yeah, you need to fix me.
Let me change. I did it. Let me
Please,
change the
thank
days.
you. I don't know why I'm like sideways.
1, 2, 3. There we go.
Uh,
I changed the days on the calendar. It's also a little bit into the morning there.
Oh yeah, his thing has the hat.
That's
That's
amazing.
awesome.
I have a chill touch on me. I think I'm also gonna remove. I don't think that's accurate.
Oh yeah, that was Hope accidentally cast on you. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I thought it was. So I'm gonna get rid of
Yeah.
that.
All right, hold on a second. Here, let me.
Let's give me the,
There. Okay.
Give
There
me
you
the
have
cold
it.
shoulder.
Oh man, you took the hat off. Come on,
oh, break my heart.
bogus.
Yay, that hat went to a good cause. Okay.
It really, really did.
We now have a tiger friend.
I
We now know. We
by the way,
literally
I
now know
think
the
you
tiger
should be able
king.
to do it too. But I know when mine, if you click on your token and you hold down Control and roll your mouse wheel, that rotates it. That's why I'm trying to fix you. Yeah.
Control.
Now everybody's playing with it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you give us a red button, we're gonna press it.
Every stinking time.
This is how we dance.
Oh my God.
No,
You gave us
Turnick's still
the
stepping on
power,
my
okay?
feet.
I got the
So funny.
You guys can still turn it. You guys can still turn it while it's paused.
I am God.
Dude,
I love it.
dude,
Okay, we
All
have
right.
Barry-
So who is going to Coyothi's villa? Hope, Omala, who else? Anyone else going?
Barrick was, weren't you?
Barrick's going too.
already there.
Okay, so Talos isn't going. Callie, were you
No.
going?
Wait, you're not there.
Nope, sorry.
I was
Wrong
gonna
one.
say.
Turnick want to do.
I'm at the.
I mean, I don't feel like we need to go there. Perhaps there could be somewhere else we could go that could be helpful,
Okay.
or
All right,
somewhere
well,
to make better use of our time.
Before we all part, just say, find ourselves at the Thunder and Lizard sometime later today.
I will go to the
Sounds good.
Quiet Inn.
Let's meet at the Thundering Lizard after your meeting, and then we
Yeah,
can
I
go
guess
check
we'll
in
I'll
with
go
Holger.
there and have a drink
And then
with
you
you
can
guys.
sleep
but
at
then
night
that's-
wherever you want to, Hope.
That's fine. I'll have a drink with you guys there. Whatever.
Yay!
Okay, let's go to the door. We're gonna go knock on the door.
I'll drag along.
Okay, so you knock on the door. Baldric is there once again. He looks at Barrick and is like, "Oh, it's you." Remember, he was one of the Dino Riders.
It's nice to see you
What is
standing
it?
up on your own 2 feet.
Oh, does Barrick look like Barrick right now? Sorry to interject.
Oh yes, Barrick would look like Barrick.
Yeah, don't go to this person looking like Talos, please. Although that's funny because it was canon that Talos went. So.
I assume you're here to
Sorry.
see the master about your
Yes,
business.
we have what he needs.
Follow me.
Barrick's just gonna stand and like hold the door open and like let Hope and Omala go in, and he'll kind of just like follow about 10 feet after.
He's
Not
in the bath.
necessarily.
Ugh, lovely. She's gonna
Okay,
go
we
right
can,
in there like ain't nothing.
You walk in, he let you in. It's not like he's like similar to before, you know, his chest is out. He's in the hot tub. He does have a floating plate of fruit just kind of floating in front of him that he's eating, and a goblet of wine next to him. Thick gold chains going across his chest.
Gonna just come over here where there's like a seat. She's just gonna sit like right behind him ish.
I'm not on the scene anymore. I refreshed.
I gotta pull you back in here again. No, this has you in here.
I don't know. I refreshed
Oh,
them on
okay.
the. on the
Oh
city
yeah,
map.
no, it doesn't have you in here for some reason. Okay, hold on. Full scene. There you go.
There we go. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't with the map. I'm good now.
Omala's obviously following Hope too as well, straight in there. His barrack runs right into a wall.
Yep. Full sprint. They're just gonna kind of like stand like over here and just kind of like lean back against the wall right beside the door.
So you have returned. Is he
What
dead?
did I? Yes. My friend Barrick over there saw him burning in a building. They cut off his paw. She pings out the paw, puts it down by the thing, and they shackled him and burnt the building. No
I
body to be found.
Anyone can cut off a hand and say someone's dead. It doesn't mean he is. And you want me to take your word for it that he was burned in a building? All I have is a hand.
I hope that you can understand that in the situation we found ourselves in, it would have been difficult to find ourselves out, which we did and report back here, but it would have been much more difficult to do so with a dead body.
How is that my
Especially
concern?
like a
You had a
head or
job to
something.
do.
Did you seriously want me to lug around a head for you?
I don't care how you do it, but yes, there's plenty of ways one can hide something.
Ugh, gross. A hand's
You
about as good
carried,
as I'm gonna
you
go.
carried a apparently seasoned hand.
What's another?
I don't want a hand. Like a hand fits in
He's
my
an
pocket.
otter. His head is about this big. What? I mean,
Oh,
he looks
sure.
at all the stuff on you. He's like, apparently you have no problem carrying everything else with you.
Most of her stuff are like daggers and shit.
I don't know if this is going to work. Omala's like visibly shaking now next to you.
Dude, he's dead. And here's his hand.
There's at least one thing that I can promise, and that is if he did not succumb to the fire that we lit upon our departure of his home,
Quite enough. He was shackled.
then I can guarantee that the message that you wanted delivered has been delivered. Of that, we made sure.
Persuasion check from both of you.
Hey, yo.
So Hope is just babbling away about it, and he's like, he's not believing her, because she's just very dismissive about everything. But then he's listening to Barrick. He's playing with his chains. Well, this does appear to be his right hand, and knowing the cowardly little otter, I'm sure he was terrified the entire time.
It's funny you mentioned that. I did ask him which hand he did use to write out his receipts. So,
Well, he was my accountant at one time, so it's like,
he's at least not going to be writing in same penmanship anytime soon.
at any rate, I think the otters would be sufficiently terrified before crossing me. So I suppose this will do. Omala, you're free to go. Omala just Kawathi kind of just says it like this. He doesn't really look. He just kind of like turns his head a little bit and voices that way. And next to you, Hope, you see Omala going. And he's kind of like grabbing you, like very happily.
Gonna smack him behind the head. Knock it off. Is there anything else?
The only thing I would need from you is to get the hell out of my house. Thank you very much. I think that's all we need.
Well, we are kind of on a quest of our own. I was wondering if maybe
it doesn't matter
you might have
to
some
me.
information.
I have
We're
nothing
looking
to tell
for...
I'm not sure that we need all of the help that we can get on that particular quest. Maybe that's a conversation we have in other homes here, Hope.
He doesn't look like he's very
He doesn't
useful
say anything,
anyways.
but as you say that, Barrick, you do see his eyebrow raised. And that's it.
No disrespect meant.
He does look kind of useless. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus. Hope. Gonna get herself killed.
As Barrick's walking out and past Baldric, you just say, work on your balance a little bit. I think that'll do you well.
Beginner's luck. All right, so you guys leave.
As we're
No
walking
harm
out the
foul.
door, Barrick would just kind of clap Amala on the shoulder and just say, "How about a drink to celebrate?"
Yay!
Cool. Yeah, I think we'd all walk back to the Thundering Lizard.
Yeah, now
Okay.
we're heading that way.
All right. So, but first we're going to take a look at Talos doing what he's doing over at the temple. And let me just get this set up here.
Turnic and Hope are with Talos, right?
No. You mean
Turnic and Callie? No, they were
Turnic
at
and
the.
Callie.
I think they went to the inn too.
They went right
Oh.
No, they haven't decided. They never said where they were going.
Correct.
Yeah. So if they want to
Alright.
decide...
Proud of something.
Alright, well, what are you doing?
We thought we'd see on the way to the tavern. We thought we'd check out the markets and listen for any interesting bits of conversation.
Okay.
And
Talos,
also
so you said
resupply. But yeah,
yes,
go
and
on.
also resupply
okay.
because some people gave up some stuff to poor ex-slaves, ex-prisoners.
Is what it is.
It's good. It's a good thing. They're kind people. But this one is.
Ah, there it is. All right, tell us. So you go to the temple. I'm assuming, right? You didn't stop anywhere else. You went directly there.
No, right to the temple.
Okay. So as you walk
It's like
in,
I was drawn to it.
yeah. You see, it's exteriorly, it's made of white marble, and the mortar seems to be filled with specks of silver, like inlaid in the mortar between
The morning
all
star,
the
got it.
bricks.
Yep, makes sense.
The gates are made of platinum as you walk in, and inside everything seems to be silver filigree everywhere, twinkling. The ceiling, while everything is white marble, the ceiling appears to be like black onyx, kind of in a dome, and inlaid in the black onyx is a silver 8-pointed star, like a compass,
Yeah,
like
the
the long
North
ones
Star,
and the small.
the actual
Yeah.
North Star. Yeah.
And it the way the sun comes in with that black onyx ceiling, almost like being like a night sky, and there's flecks of silver like little stars as
Other
well.
stars,
But the way the sunlight comes in, it makes that silver inlay sparkle in this pitch black onyx ceiling almost look like as an actual night sky inside as you come in. There's some statues of the goddess and an altar as well. There's seating for the faithful to sit. You do see one acolyte kind of shuffling about, wearing silver robes and some sandals, going about kind of cleaning stuff. He sees you come in, kind of smiles and nods and continues business.
What race is he?
He's human.
Human? Okay.
Yeah.
He's just an acolyte. There's no priests or priestesses around?
Not around, no. Not
Okay.
at the moment.
So I stop and I ask the acolyte, excuse me,
Yes.
are there any priests or priestesses around? I need to speak with one immediately.
Oh my god, the cardinal, it's quite early in the morning, but he will be here for nude services in a few hours.
I don't know if I can wait. I haven't slept much in the past couple of days. It's been a long journey to here, to be honest. Many years it has taken me to come back to a temple of Arduino.
Let me...
Where I felt she abandoned me, and now I've seen things, but I'm not so sure anymore. Was this all a test? Am I meant
The
for
goddess
greater
does
things?
work in mysterious ways. Please, brother, have a seat. I will go speak to the cardinal and see if he can perhaps come down. I know he was
Thank you.
brought his breakfast not that long, but I will see. Kind of shuffled. He kind of leaves you there for your own thoughts. Wow. After about oh yeah, let me change the clock here a little bit because you guys did talk to. Well, we'll say this is happening simultaneously. This is happening while they were at.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, perfect.
So yeah, after about 10 minutes or so, the acolyte comes shuffling back, and you do see what appears to be like a bishop come down. His robes are made of a red velvet. However, they are lined with silver tubing and silver filigree, whatever it's called, or the edging around it. And there is it seems to be have it's kind of a sparkly though, so it's red, but you can kind of see sparkles in it as well. He does have kind of a rounded hat
Like a
as well that
table
he's
hat,
wearing.
kind of.
Similar, yeah, but not. I mean, it's not like a paper.
Not
fucking
like
huge
not
fucking-
huge.
Yeah.
But it's
But the Cardinals wear those, kind of wear
yeah,
those.
they wear the smaller
too.
ones. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he comes over. This gentleman's actually an Aarakocra.
Okay.
And he smiles and goes over. He's like, so Marcus here said that you had some question.
How do I address the cardinals? Like, is it
Cardinal.
like your eminence? Like, how do we?
Cardinal.
Cardinal. It's kind of funny. It's an Aarakocra, and I'm calling it a cardinal.
And it's a
Sorry.
bird. You're all
That's
both
what I'm
birds.
saying. I know. That's what I said. I know. Cardinal bird. Oh, cardinal. I'm glad you were here. My name is Talos. I am. Hold on, I need to pull up my character sheet again. I am.
If
from
no one's
the-
gonna say it, this is a temple in which you confess your cardinal sins. I'm sorry, but I had to. I couldn't just let that be there and not let that be said.
Jeez.
This we mentioned that Iran's symbol is also a raven. That's what's on Hope's holy symbol is a raven.
Oh Jesus.
That's so beautiful.
Oh my gosh. My name is Talos. I come from the Arcane Woods, though. I have not called it that place home since I was a child, and I was at a point in my life, Cardinal, where I thought Arduino had abandoned me, but last night, or a few nights ago, I saw something that makes me think otherwise. How can I know? I saw. What did I see again? Footprints.
Well, you heard her voice.
I heard.
She
Oh
said,
yeah.
Yeah.
I have always been with you. Yeah. I heard a voice and I felt that it said, "I've always been with you," but Father Cardinal, this is all in confidence, correct? You will not repeat anything I tell you to anyone.
Of course not.
You must promise. Me and my associates, we are fighting a chaotic being, and this could be a trick. How can I tell if this is real or not? How do I know that I was wrong all these years?
Oh, and what you did see was inside your loot. You saw the
Oh yeah, the symbol. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, and then I'm a bard by trade now. I started as a gladiator. That is where my roots from entertainment came after I was taken into slavery. And I became a bard. After I left, I went to the school of dueling, in fact. College of dueling. I was near top of my class. And in my loot, I saw the North Star. Again, though, this could all be a trick. How can I tell? How do I know?
These are trying times indeed. You are a follower of Arduino?
I was raised to be, until my love was taken from me. My betrothed, we were both sold to slavery, and she was executed for stealing some bread. She was hungry. She was granted the opportunity to write me one letter to tell me that she was going to be executed the next day. It was brought to me by a messenger who had no tact, and told me that this was bad news already, and to think that love could be taken away from me by the goddess of love. It's just, I thought she had abandoned me. I haven't been a follower since then. But yet, these signs, they bring me back to you. To her, to the temple, to this. But again, how do I know it's real?
I feel there's something you're also not telling me. You can see his head kind of glance down at your sword, and he's like,
I did not want to bring this up, but this sword is cursed, or so my mind would have me believe. My own mind could it be tricking me, but this sword was used to kill those slavers that took my betrothed away from us, from the world, from me. And so I carry this cursed sword with me, but yet I was told by that it's all in my head, and now these signs, they must be real. I don't know. I just don't know. I haven't slept. Maybe I'm just delirious and tired and exhausted.
May I
don't
see your loot?
I hand it over.
He looks inside.
been-
He does see this symbol. Go ahead.
It is called the DOS loot. It was given to me as a gift at graduation.
And he looks at it and he sees the size. He's like, well, the instrument itself, while a fine instrument, bears no link to Arduino, except, and he puts his hand on it and he closes his eyes. You see kind of a soft glow. He's like, but this blessing inside is definitely from the goddess. This is no trick.
So what I'm sorry. I'm just very, very, very exhausted. It's hard for me to put my thoughts together even. And all I keep thinking about is my beloved who I lost those years ago, and why she would have been taken away, why the goddess would have taken her away from me just to put me on some path like this. It makes no sense.
He walks you over to an alcove. You see some comfortable divans there, and it's kind of in a shady part. So it's he he's like, please sit or lay. This is a place of repose. You all are welcome here, especially faithful of Arduino. So please sit down, and I will try to perhaps give you some words that may help.
Okay. It's what I need right now. From someone who
Our goddess, the North Star, as you know, embodies love, embodies guidance. While she is not the most active of gods, whereas other gods speak and are more involved in their follow or present, Arduino does not usually do things as what you have described as happening very often, but rather her presence is cloaked in the mundane, the things that one would call luck, the things that one would say, I thought I was lost, but I have found my way. Those moments when you think you are alone, you are not. Those moments where you are fear of being lost and suddenly find yourself on the right path are not coincidence. So you see, our goddess is ever present, and she shows us her love by guiding us silently. So if you were to say that she said the heard words, I've always been with you, that is the truth of our goddess. That while you thought you were alone, indeed you were not. And every good thing and every fortuitous thing that has happened to you on your path since then has been through her guiding hand, even if she has not said it aloud.
And what of my beloved, my betrothed, whose life was taken for mere bread?
We are all placed on this world, mortal beings. We're born, we live, and we die. Some sooner than others. Who can explain the atrocity? Who can explain entire civilizations destroyed? Entire races wiped from the face of families, loved ones. People who have none of that, who die alone. That is the mystery of death, and it takes us when it says it. While we do pray to our gods for blessings and protection from these evils, because of our free will, and because of the way the pantheon is made up, unless there's an extraordinary circumstance, very rare, things like preventing the death of one, not the domain. Life proceeds as it would.
I don't know if I can accept that, but Cardinal, you have given me plenty to think about, and I think I can say it's something I will sleep on.
Let me ask you this. Since you've gotten this dread sword, how many have died?
Too many. Too many.
And we try to justify these things. I assume you feel that these were justified, correct?
Usually I was defending myself or my friends.
Certain. That is not my place to doubt your words either. However, I will say this. Let's say those people, each and every last one of them, had it coming. Or it was self-defense and you had no other choice. Did they not have families? Did they not have loved ones? Did they not have people wondering where they were if they strayed on this course? Families who may never have even known what has happened to their loved ones. By the logic you're giving me, should they not feel the same way as you?
Absolutely.
And what kind of
Should
world
they
would
all
we be
not
in
feel
if everyone
be-
could not get over it?
Perhaps the gods just don't want to be there for us anymore, and perhaps
Your loot says otherwise.
but free will has taken me on a path, though this sword is the only thing that has control of me at this time.
He looks around.
But the
'Cause
rest
again,
of
we are
the
safe here.
choices-
You told me you are battling forces of chaos, not?
Yes.
And this city, and indeed this country, is the epicenter of the worship of Leto. And we've heard the rumblings of what is going on, and especially those in the faiths know that there are things afoot. Do you not say that your path has brought you down a righteous road to protect not only the people around you, your friends, this city, this world?
But you were contradicting yourself, Cardinal, because you are saying my path to bring down a god is righteous. So
No,
why?
I'm saying your path to protect people from chaos and suffering is righteous. I mentioned nothing about bringing down a god.
Well, that is our goal, to stop Leto.
Certainly. And where that takes you is not yet known. However, in the process, you have probably saved many, many lives. And if successful, many, many more.
And what of all the lives I've taken?
That is for you to come to terms with.
And if I cannot?
Then you're back at the same place you were before. As I said, what would be worse? This that you're feeling now? Or seeing the entire world crumble and knowing you did nothing to stop it?
That is a heavy burden to hold, though.
Of course it is. Never said it was easy.
Understandable. That of all
Which is
folk-
why you should be thankful that the goddess, who rarely speaks to any of her faith, spoke, even though they were few words.
You know what they're calling us, Cardinal? The unlikely heroes. Why? That's I am unlikely. Why? What? How do I deserve to be a hero? All I am was an old gladiator bard. So what have I done to become be put on such a righteous path I don't deserve this.
Till I
could
took
not
an
even
arrow to the
protect
knee.
my
Sorry, I
family.
couldn't hold back
What'd you say?
until I took an arrow to the knee.
Oh, jeez.
Because true heroes are the ones not looking to be. And that is why it must be you. They're not doing it for
Understand.
selfish reasons. They're not doing it for vainglory. They're doing it because they must, even if they do not want to.
And what of this cursed sword? How do I release myself from this?
Well, I believe you answered that question.
I have to forgive
The
myself.
same problem you're having dealing with what your path is right now.
Have to accept.
Forgiveness of oneself.
Again, easier said than done, Cardinal. I know you know this is true, so I know it will take me some time, but I think I have been put on the correct path for it as of now. Thank you for your guidance. Now,
Anytime.
if you don't mind, I would like to rest. Finally,
Certainly.
like
Take
to
as much
rest.
time as you need. Is there anyone you are here with?
Yes. Not here at the temple, but in port. In the port, yes. We were supposed to be meeting at the tavern.
Which one?
The Thundering Lizard.
Rest. I will send Marcus. Give them.
Thank you.
And stay as long as.
Thank you.
Pay down.
I will get rid of my exhaustion.
All right.
Then.
So we will go
That-
too deep.
Was just some sweet shit there.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
I was just I've
Very cute.
never heard your voice so gentle.
Well, yeah. Usually,
kinda cool.
Talos is a gruff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mumble, grumble, grumble.
And Kelly
Thank you,
had,
Marie.
yeah, that's fine.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Which is really cool.
Really deep.
Deep, yeah. It's deep, yeah.
Alrighty, and we will activate this scene here. And you guys are over at the
Look at Patrick Starr's
Thundering
the
Lizard.
bartender too. That's right. I
Yeah.
forgot about
God
that.
damn it, I forgot about that. Just kidding. We're going to go to the other bar, actually.
No, we're
We
stuck
actually
here.
turned around and left immediately as we walked in the door. Sorry, guys. I forgot.
Turnic feels a little awkward.
No, they're gonna meet us here. Did we all meet here? Are we all here? Okay. Well,
You all
We
are,
didn't
except for me,
see what they
because
did when they were on their little adventure to.
Oh yeah. Well, if you guys can, well, I'll leave this map up. I don't have to leave the map up of anything. But, so yeah, you and Turnic were out amongst the city.
yeah. I think we were walking among the market stalls, and Kelly had it in her mind to listen for anyone speaking of Balak Bal, and maybe
Sure.
choosing to browse near them.
As you're walking through some of the stalls, it's mostly mundane conversation. You do see a jeweler's stall. And give me a perception check. Whoever's beating up their microphone, stop.
I'm not touching
While I
it.
was talking, I heard dunk, dunk, dunk.
Yeah. Barely.
Okay.
11.
Sure. So you hear them kind of talking to each other, and one jeweler's like, "I'm out of rubies, damn it! I need the rubies." And his assistant like, "Guardian Empire is corners the market on rubies. How come we out of rubies?" Like, well, I don't know. All I know is I heard at the moment there's nothing coming out of the Valkador mine. And that's all you hear.
Okay. And Callie knows where the Valkador mines are?
I would say that would be a check as well, but it's a low DC because you're from the Morninglands.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Is it a
it always goes to
history?
survival because, yeah, you could do history.
Yes. It's the same roll. Terrible.
Yeah, you just know it's north somewhere. That's all you know.
Okay. Turnic, I don't think we're going to hear anything here.
Talk amongst yourself. I need to get some more juice for my baby.
You didn't hear anything yourself?
Not of significant. Oh well. Apparently, there's nothing coming out of the mines to the north. Usually, that's where they get all the rubies.
Well, I wonder if that's anything serious at all. I mean, at the end of the day, they're just gems, but who knows what this means for this area here. I'm not quite familiar with it all.
No, I was hoping to gather information on how we could get to Balakbal. That's where those tabaxi went. I have a feeling we'll have to go there eventually.
Perhaps. I feel you're right. What places is there around here to just purchase, like, basic supplies?
Oh, Jesus. You want me to open up a shop?
No.
I'm literally only wanting two.
Shopping
I
trip.
literally only want two things. I just want to get me back my tinderbox and another mess.
Oh,
actually, two mess
yeah,
pallets.
yeah.
That's literally all I want.
Simple shit.
Yes.
Yeah. Sure,
Those are
there's a
when
general
you-
store.
We don't have to roleplay it. It's...
Right. I'm just saying I want those two things.
Yeah, a
What do you
tinderbox
want?
and
4
what?
gold, 3 gold, 2 gold.
Tinderbox and two mess kits, because Turnic would get one
Oh,
for
that's
Barry.
that's all less than a gold. Altogether, we'll say that was a gold.
Okay.
1 gold
Okay,
piece.
sweet. Okay, cool.
Okay. Did Turnic overhear any interesting conversations while we were shopping?
Turnic heard nothing.
Okay.
That was about it.
Very
All the
good,
other
very good.
conversations are all just regular mundane conversation of citizens. Nothing of interest to what you guys are aiming at.
Okay. Very good. Then we make our way to the inn, to the tavern.
Okay. And as you arrive, now I will move the clock forward. Say all that everybody did was an hour.
On the way back to the Thundering Lizard, or on the way to the Thundering Lizard from the merchant dude's place, Barrick also would have stopped and got 2 tinder boxes, one for him and one for Turnic,
No.
and then would have shown up at the Thundering Lizard. Like, what the fuck are we gonna do with 4 tinder boxes?
Yeah. So same amount of gold, pretty much. 1 gold, just knock it off.
Sure.
Babe, if you're trying to say anything, you're muted.
Hope already has one as well. Like, she already carries one with her. She likes fire.
Yeah, she didn't give hers up for
Nope.
sure.
No,
fuck
she didn't
that.
give that up.
Callie
she
doesn't
did-
need one.
She is missing something.
What? I'm not missing anything.
Anyway, Thundering Lizard.
What, did they try to steal off of me?
No.
No. The only thing he did is I gave him my the
Play the memory match game with your inventory page.
fuck.
What's missing?
By the way, it's in your inventory and it shouldn't be. So I'm gonna just delete it.
What's in my inventory that shouldn't be?
And then now, if you go,
No, my tool. No, that's mine. I have these
no,
tools.
they broke.
They broke. On the
You have to
shoe.
replace them.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
So I have
guys,
to
I
go buy
love D&D.
thieving
It's
tools.
my favorite.
Yep.
Okay. Well, then when we're on our way there, I'll go buy thieving tools.
Yeah, and that is like the one item. While they're not super expensive, I don't have every shop carrying them because they're thieves' tools. You gotta find like black market shit and stuff like that. It's not like they're not just laid out on tables everywhere.
So I have to find like the black market.
You gotta talk to somebody, find out where you can find them.
I bet you Patrick Starr might know.
Oh god.
Or, I
Probably
don't know.
right,
Oh,
which is
and I've
worse.
gotta find other tools.
I gotta stop. I give way more hints than I should. I need to just say nothing. I do that way too often. I get too involved.
Okay.
I should have said nothing when she went to go pick something and go, what these tools? Been like a month
No, I
from
would
now.
have. I would have known right away if you deleted them from my inventory
I'll be-
because they broke. I would have known right away.
I believe
my
that was
thieves'
I'll be
tools.
right back before he
Yeah,
cut off.
that's what I'm assuming.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are all the Thundering Lizard.
Anyways.
Callie and Turnick, you walk in. Barrick, Pope, and Omala have already arrived as you guys are walking in. They're sitting at the bar already. Oh, everybody's here. Welcome back. Oh, hey. You looks like your stuff cleared up there, lizard guy.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better now. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good.
It's your walking
Still
stick.
don't know how you got that because that's really... We don't get that. That's a dinosaur thing.
Listen. I'm a different kind of scaly than you are, buddy.
Can I get a
Things
drink?
just happen.
Of course.
No, what's your house special?
That make me come up with house specials every time you talk to a bartender. Ale!
All right.
Good old ale.
Give me a mug of that.
Slams it down on the counter.
How much is it?
Gold piece. Gold piece.
All right. She's gonna put 2 gold pieces on the counter and slide it to him and say, "Hey, you wouldn't happen to know where I can get some thief tools for picking locks, do you?"
Why don't you just shout it out? Why don't you? Let everybody in the place know that you're a thief.
I was just talking. Just when I was paying him, I just said, "Hey."
And I need to wonder why you would think me, a bartender, part-time bartender, full-time veterinarian, would know something like that.
You live in this area,
What about
don't you?
me says I know thief?
You live in this area, don't you? I'm sure you
it's
know
a
where
big
this kind of
city.
stuff-
And just because I live in this place doesn't mean I know where every dirty thing going on as it goes on.
Usually bartenders, because of all the people they deal with, know.
Just because I live in this city doesn't mean I know that there's a brothel going on over at Kaya's Inn of Repose.
A brothel, huh?
Huh?
That could.
Can I have an ale, please?
Certainly. He slams it down. That's 1 gold piece.
Turnick?
Yeah, I'll take it.
I could get some
I'll
good
have it
information from that place, actually.
Show her your strongest brew.
Okay, you
Turnick's
get the
gonna-
not watered down ale.
That's correct, Patrick.
He had a fiery
That's
drink
2 gold
last
pieces.
Is gonna take one and
Yeah,
slide
there
one
was
down
a-
to Omala.
Bachelor party in here last night, so we're kind of low on the more exotic
time.
drinks.
Oh, it explains. Who's
Yeah.
the lucky fella?
Yeah, it was
We're
bottle
unlucky.
service all night.
i.e.
It's just, you
The
know.
DM doesn't remember.
The
Yeah, no.
GM throws stuff out. Maybe it's something.
Yeah, I slide one over to Omala.
Thank you. I'm still broke.
We know.
At least you're still alive, friend.
And doing this for free, so be thankful. Drinks. By the way, he didn't say that like bitterly. He's just a point. Matter of fact.
Don't worry, you'll find a way to repay us eventually.
I thought that's what I've been doing this whole time. How many times did I almost die in that river? I had to go hide behind flowers while you guys were almost burning down the entire fort. There's some craziness going on.
I just want you to do me a favor and just say that again slowly and just think about what you said. Where were you during all this?
She told me to go there. But pointing to Callie.
We're happy you made it back alive.
You can't mend your thieves' tools if that's what you're trying to do. They're gone. They broke off. They're inside the lock.
and the destroyed door in the basement.
Yes.
under the carcass of an Allosaurus.
Underneath the
It's a dead
Allosaurus.
Allosaurus.
Underneath the burnt, underneath the Allosaurus, yes.
Stop trying to write cheat codes. Do console commands.
Left, right, A, B, start, select.
No, I was just reading because it says like mending. You can mend stuff.
Why did your icon just disappear?
I don't know. I didn't do anything.
No, you guys are doing
Sus.
something. You guys are
No.
deleting yourselves.
She definitely did something.
I did
Yeah.
not.
I saw something appear and disappear.
No, I did not delete myself.
Oh my gosh.
Hands up.
There she is.
I put her back. That's why there she is.
Yeah, she probably clicked on herself and pressed delete.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Oh.
You know, like if you highlight it and you hit the delete button, you see that's what happens.
No, I didn't do that though.
The chaos.
It's Leto.
It's something, all right.
What is the atmosphere inside this inn?
It's not packed, but it's relatively 3/4 full. There's just people eating and drinking and stuff. Regular kind of it's still morning time, so after breakfast. So it's that brunch
Okay.
kind of time.
Oh.
Brunch.
Oh, we need sausages.
And eggs Benedict.
We are totally out.
In the morning,
Turnick's
I'll
gonna
make you
poke.
waffles.
Turnick's gonna poke at Barrick and be like, "Hey, Barrick, I picked up something for you," and he's gonna take out the mess kit and hand it over to him.
Just gonna hold it and then just pull out the one. That's strange. I happen to have one for you as well.
Oh, well, I just saw that you used yours and gave them away, and so me and Callie were just resupplying on a couple things and tried to, well, yeah.
Well, you know what they say, Turnick. Great minds think alike. Appreciate it.
You know, you haven't used your hat of
Welcome.
disguise in town at all.
No, not yet.
I'm
Don't
waiting.
worry, I haven't forgot about it yet.
As you guys are talking, you do see what appears to be a religious man acolyte come in silver robes, and he does. He's kind of looking around, and he sees you, and he comes over to the bar, kind of got a description from Telos of friends, and he's like, "Would you know an owl folk named Telos, by any chance?"
We've heard of him.
Yes, we know him. Now where he is, I do not know.
I
Probably
can answer
sleeping,
that for you.
hopefully.
He came to the temple of Arduina for some sage words from the cardinal, and the poor man was completely exhausted. So yes, we did offer him a comfortable bed. He is currently resting. So I don't know how long he'll be sleeping for, but if you wish to find him, that's where he is at. He is safe there.
He's in the
Thank you.
temple.
Temple of Arduina, yes. Okay. And he shuffles off.
I did notice walking him. He was walking around it a little bit slower. I didn't know that things got to him that bad.
Is Arduino his deity then?
I think so.
I'd assume so.
You guys kind of heard his story. You know he that was his deity, but you know that he also like obviously gave up on the gods, kind of became an atheist, kind of like.
Is that why
Agnostic,
Talos
I
likes
know.
raspberry pie so much?
I'm trying to find a connection here. I'm not finding it.
Raspberry Pi boards, Arduinos.
Oh, Arduino. Okay.
Oh,
See,
Arduino.
yeah,
Sorry, I thought you
That's
guys were
why
nerds.
it
I
sounds
apologize.
silly.
I'm
no.
so
I know
sorry.
Arduino. I know Raspberry Pis. But I didn't make the link Arduino. The A and the O kind of.
Is that a Canadian thing?
No,
No.
it's a programmer
It's
nerd
tech.
thing.
It's a
tech,
programmer
It's
thing.
a little
Okay.
it's a little mini
Okay.
board that you could kind of program to do like anything.
Okay.
You explaining it as the icing on the cake. Thank you.
Okay, no, I get the message. That's awesome.
I don't speak.
I'll
Nerd.
try to catch the next joke. Austin.
Somebody
Not if it's
somebody who is
nerd, you're
watching,
not gonna get it,
somebody who is
neither am I.
watching this appreciates it, and that's all I need.
That's all.
Yeah, I got some nerdiness, but that's all right. Continue.
Mine's very limited nerdiness.
That's okay.
Very limited.
Anime nerdiness.
Continuing on. Perhaps we should go track down Helgar now.
Do we want to bring Talos along for that, or update
We
him
should
later?
probably
It sounds like he may
let
be
him rest.
resting.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of early in the day, anyways, for me to hit the places I want to go. I need to be later at night, so I guess we can go talk to him too.
Okay, so let's.
The black
let's-
market's only go out at night.
What
That would-
what
I
places
didn't
are you
realize
trying to
that,
go to, Hope?
I didn't realize you had gentlemen callers in the city.
Ah!
She's a lady of the night.
Anything that gets me what I need, I'm game for. Let's try it.
Okay,
Well,
Hope. Didn't know you were into that.
You're nothing if not resourceful.
Got to be.
Are you trying to kill Chris over there?
Oh my nothing. Resourceful.
Oh.
For those of you who are new to D&D in the Council of Six, yes, this is what D&D has become in the last 5-6 years or so. Yes, this is yes.
Oh.
I mean, if I'm going
said
to a
it, okay.
brothel, it's not men I'm looking for, anyways.
And no,
Oh my
all I do is lay the seeds. I just mentioned there was a brothel, viewers. I didn't mention that any of them had to interact or do anything with said brothel. They just.
She's looking for thieves' tools in a brothel. This is gonna be fantastic.
Well, I mean, they do deal with the unsavory characters of the world. So
Lunga,
I mean,
you
you know,
started it. Don't even.
It actually fits
that's not a
perfectly.
stretch.
I would definitely go there to get some good hints and,
You see,
and tips.
I don't know if any of you have watched the Bruce Lee inspired show Warrior that was on HBO.
No.
I have not.
It was like turn of the century San Francisco with the Chinese gangs and stuff.
Great,
Okay.
great
And
action.
there was a
great
brothels and
action.
stuff. And just like in that show and a lot of other shows, the brothels, they know everything. So they
Yeah.
hear everything that's going on.
They're
So
getting
if not a
everyone-
bartender, a brothel will be the best thing.
They are not just peddlers of the flesh, but peddlers of information.
So I can go there and buy the stuff, the information I need.
Oh, okay.
And get a little entertainment while I'm there. Why not? The best way to buy the
It would
information.
be rude not to.
Okay. Let's go.
One can enter a bar for
Oh,
information
yeah.
and not drink. You know that is the thing, right?
How else do you buy the bartender for information?
So fun and not
Food, water, juice. I don't know. I mean, it's like
what would be the point?
I don't know if you've ever watched a Vice era crime show of some kind, but they don't get answers on a water. Lunga.
No.
James Bond gets a martini, shaken not stirred.
And he gets all the information he needs.
Anyhow,
I'm thinking the shaken thing is a good idea. I think we're gonna go with the shaken style.
All right, so what's going on?
Armile is next.
What?
what? No, we're going to Hogern.
Holgren.
Holgren.
Okay, you're right. Holgren, you're
Okay.
next. You're right.
Fuck that guy. You don't have anything to do with that guy anymore. Thanks for nothing. Just kidding.
Who's still with us?
Amalo is great. Hey, sorry.
Alrighty.
I thought we left you in a mug of beer back there. I apologize.
So another hour passed or so while you guys were bullshitting in the inn until you get to Wakanga's villa, and you walk up and you come in, and Holgern and Wakanga are sitting there. Holgern stands up.
Oh, you guys made it! Thank the gods.
We didn't succeed at anything.
What?
Well,
That remains
we're
to be
supposed
seen.
Introduce it that way.
Facts.
We're making
You found out
making
nothing?
progress.
Absolutely nothing.
We're making
Our information
progress
got
on our
stolen.
journey.
How?
We found ourselves, as Turnick said, forward from where we were, but not quite as far forward as we would have liked to.
Just tell me everything that happened. Don't leave out any details.
Cats are bitches. That's all you need to know.
And
think that is the
Wakanga kind
prime
of looks at
lesson.
you. Excuse me.
Yeah, I agree with him.
Nothing to
Big
get.
not
Panther
you.
merchant
Sorry.
prince.
Sorry.
Slippery little
not you.
suckers those cats are. Slippery little suckers.
And nobody says the phrase "present company excluded." It was-
Present company.
I said no
I said what I
harm,
needed
no
to
harm,
say.
man.
That's what I need to say.
And
Yeah,
it turns from
slippery little
Turnick, and Holger
suckers.
goes, "Can somebody else tell me everything that happened without leaving anything out? I don't want the cliff notes.
You don't want the
We
cliff
just-
notes?
No.
Are you
We ain't
wanting
going
us to
anywhere.
recap it in
Tell me
its
the whole
entirety, or
story.
are you going to time skip some of this?
Well,
This
Well,
may be a
guys,
test,
give me
friends.
you okay. You guys don't have to literally spell out everything. The pertinent points, please bring them up.
We
so
left
he can-
we left an otter we left an otter without a paw. We found a document regarding the project or projects, and we found out that the information that we're looking for ended up in Balikbal rather than in our possession.
How did that happen?
Well,
Slippery kitty cats.
Again, present company excluded. We haven't had a great experience recently with the feline.
Yeah, slippery
Wakanga-
little kitty cats.
Wakanga leans forward. He's like, "Balak Bal." So the tiger of the mountain.
Yeah,
Wanted
one
the
of
same
them was like
information?
wine, and the other one was like, what was the other one's name? One was
Cask
wine.
of wine and river mist.
Yeah,
Cask of wine.
that misty little brat. Keep forgetting about that misty little brat.
And they took this back up
As
north.
far as we understand, yes.
They were on a mission to disrupt some black market activities down there.
They were on the same
And-
mission as us. Get information. They got it. We didn't.
Get information.
Kainish Chichak Black Ball is an honorable tabaxi. And this is something he's involved with. Feel could be on our side. But you never know with the Kainish.
Perhaps, but it does not seem like the lion, the king of kings, wants him to know what is going on with this project of projects. Beric, show him the letter.
Yeah, I would have produced it and provided it to
Yeah, so
Wakanga.
Wakanga looks at it, and Holgren's kind of looking over his shoulder.
Project or projects, huh? Sounds a lot like the soul bugger to me.
It could be. Very well.
there is only one way to find out.
Balak Ball. Well, I will tell you this. The way there is very difficult, obviously. It's through the jungles. And you'll be passing by other strongholds, and the jungle, other than its natural dangers, is also heavily guarded the closer you get to the stronghold. You will not be walking in through the front door.
We didn't think so.
Omala. Oh! Okay. Good news and bad news. I might know a way in. Bad news, it could be just as dangerous as going into the front door, but not as risky.
I like backdoor entrance.
They serve their
Let's hear
purpose.
more about the details of this.
We're not at the Bravo yet. Oh.
I'll be there soon enough.
All right.
Just got it.
Let's bring this up real quick.
You did say that, yeah. So we, sorry, Callie and Turnic and Barrick have been kind of playing with an idea of how to possibly access Balak Bow from the coastal side rather than going.
That's
inland.
kind of what I'm saying. So, we follow the coast north. Fortunately, we have to follow it all the way up to the Valkodor volcano range.
Ooh, hot. I like it.
Okay.
Somewhere at the back of the mines, there is an abandoned tunnel that leads into the palace. But it is the mines, and it's probably heavily guarded. And there's all sorts of weird shit that lives up there, too.
We heard the rumor that that there's nothing coming out of the mines now.
Wakanga kind of looks at you. By the way, in case you can see it on a map, obviously you see the volcanoes up there, and everything. So Wakanga, excuse me, looks at you trying to get the map. So I bring up his villa again. Here we go. So Wakanga looks at you and he's like, "How do you know that the mines are not producing it?"
We heard a rumor.
Well,
We
heard a
overheard
rumor?
people. We overheard people in the jewelry store.
yes, the rubies have slowed to a crawl, as jewelry is part of my business. Very little information is coming out of there on why.
Would it
So I
be
cannot-
financially helpful for you for us to bring back information as to just why that's happening?
Well, of course, but that is secondary to the plan ahead. If you come back empty-handed, I won't be disappointed. But you returning with your lives is more of a priority.
I think we can all agree with that.
Hope is silent.
The
how long?
the cliffs.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just say the cliffs on this not quite as far as the volcanoes. How sheer are they? Is that if we could find I mean, I don't imagine finding ourselves along the coastline is the difficult part, but I imagine finding ourselves to the same elevation that and over those cliffs that Balak Bal is. That
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
going to be the most difficult part.
the
of our
cliffs
journey.
are the bluff that Balak Bal sits upon is about 200 feet above the coast.
200 feet.
So yes.
Oh, I mean, if we find ourselves with the ability to get on top of that cliffside, I feel like that's part of the journey.
Sure. And how are you going to get into the palace?
Well, curious if a merchant prince of unnamed nature may grant us on a diplomatic mission or a trade mission of sorts and give us a document to help us pass there.
I have lots of pull. Getting you into Block Ball is not one of it, unfortunately.
Well, can you think of a good reason for a group to be traveling there and have good reason to be there?
Not
Or
of
who-
non-tabaxis, no.
Or who might have enough pull to get us in.
This is okay. This is when I have to explain Cardi's social structure. While yes, the tabaxi generally are kind to the other races and wish all, especially in Morningstar and in Port Star. Once we talk of these strongholds within the jungle, Balak Ball being one of them, these are territorial and hereditary homes of the Tabaxi. The only allowed there are Tabaxi. Very rarely does someone who's not a Tabaxi able to just walk in or be invited in or allowed in.
Barrick is just gonna kind of push his chair out a little bit and just kind of like lean back into it, and then kind of put his feet up on the table, and he's gonna pull the hat of disguise out and just kind of like pull it on and just kind of assume the form of a tabaxi, that kind of the same resemblance, purplish hair and whatnot, and then just gonna say like, what if we knew a tabaxi that had a good reason to be bringing non-tabaxi into the city?
I appreciate the courage. Explain. Just don't feel that's something. You're gonna have to convince him to see if this would work.
I'm welcome to hear on any other ideas from others here.
Well,
It's on the table.
the disguise is hinging on, so you would be the one to convince him, because you'd be the one in a disguise.
That you can make yourself into a tabaxi or passable one.
Is there a reason? I guess I'm asking: is there a reason, a diplomatic reason, or a mercantile reason that a tabaxi would have companions of a non-tabaxi nature and be able just to get into the city? Because I feel like once we're in the city, we can find ways to meander through it.
Well, I know.
Here's the problem. Omala mentioned that this tunnel leads to the palace. This information you're looking for is not just going to be in the city. It's going to be in the possession of or around the tiger. It's going to be in the palace.
I mean, we do have.
You're not
we do
asking
have
for this entry into Balak Bal. You're asking for an audience with the Kainish. And
That's absolutely what I was asking. Yes.
is something that I may not be able to pull off.
Like I said before, who could?
What about Kitchkel?
Kitchkel, if you went with him and posed as one of its retainers, he'd have to have a reason going there, obviously. Could possibly get an audience, especially with the...
Well, what's something that the Kaini should really want to hear?
Well, he does, obviously. He's a tiger as well, and he is very proud of
Yes, and
just a visit from
I
him
think
alone.
somebody like
Speaking of
Kitchkel
his
would be able to
exploits,
deliver. Sorry.
Doesn't get off very often to see. He would, definitely like to hear the stories and an official visit. However, that would only be you and him, not your companions. They would still have to get in, and I would not recommend sneaking them in.
Well, we do
Kitchkel
have
has
people
no
that
good
can
reason to travel
turn-
with posse.
Turner can turn himself invisible.
Tour bus, tour bus, tour bus.
And I think
We're gonna be the
Turner can turn
celebrity
himself.
podcasters.
Turner can, Talos can turn himself invisible too.
So what I'm hearing you say is we're not ready for this. We don't have enough connection there yet.
I'm saying Barrick's idea would work if it was just getting him in. I heard calls of invisibility. They have magic users. They have plenty wards. Trying to go in through the front door like that would not only put Skew Ranger, but also put Kitchkel in.
But you said there's a back door. I like the back door idea.
But if we need an
That's what
audience
Omala
with
is.
Kai Niche, then I don't think that's. I don't think there's a very obvious backdoor way that we're getting into that situation. I think we have to go in.
Omala picks up. He's like, no, it goes right up to the palace.
Yeah, we could sneak all the way through and get an accident.
From last I remember, it goes right up to the palace, and it's just a few rooms we have to get up to the throne room.
That
When
works.
was-
Okay. So
When
the
was the-
scenario is we somehow get into the mines, make it to the palace, make it to these rooms, and we get to the throne room. Then what?
Yes. That's where
Then
your friend
he'll-
talks about diplomacy.
But how do we
I will say
start
this,
talking
the Kai
diplomacy
Niche-
if we come in through the back door and announce ourselves from the inside out?
Well, they'll have to deal with us then because we're already
That
there.
is when I give you I will give you a token for you to show to. And it is a token that the Tabaxi do not give up willingly. And it's a token that is hidden. So it wouldn't be as simple as, oh, you killed me. Took it. So if I give you this, he will know that you are at least there, arriving there, even though not invited and not welcome, not to cause him harm.
Oof, that sucks.
I can't guarantee he would instantly be willing to listen to you, but it would at least allow him to let you talk.
Do we even have enough to be worth listening to yet?
That is
We
all.
need to
everything
know
was-
what they got.
the
We need to
Olgern
know what
tells me.
information they knows.
Who else is going to do
He's-
this except the unlikely?
He has information we need, so that's why we're going there.
It's.
As I
I think
said.
it's not so much the. I think what Callie is saying is it's not so much that he has what we need. Is do we have what he needs? Can we be of value to him and have something to bring to the table and start this conversation?
He might need something from us. We're
From what you've
powerful
described to me.
beings.
From what you described to me, what I've known about T'Chak. He does not trust the King of Kings. He does not trust Yaxnun. He does not trust him for specifically what is going on with Leto. That he believes he is putting his faith in Leto above the Empire and his people. Finding out more about this soul mine, perhaps with the aid of the information he has, and could possibly either weaken or topple Yaxnun. That is something that would interest the child.
So what is that message that we bring to him?
Then
How
we're
do we
here to
frame
help
that?
him.
But how do we frame that conversation? I think the fact that we can help him is neither here nor there. I think the way that we start this conversation is saying that we have something we can bring to the table, as Callie was alluding to. I think.
Well, speak to
Is there
him what you
anything-
know. As far as his distrust of Yaxnun. Is there anything what?
I was gonna say, is there anything that we can bring as a gesture, as an intention of yours, and as a connection of his into Port Nyanzaru that would be of
Well,
value?
that's a token that I'll give you. That will, again, value to Chaka is nothing about monetary. That's
correct.
Information.
But the token I will give you is what will make him at least be willing to listen.
Are there other things that are more pressing, or is this the at the top of the priority list as far as?
Kilgren stands up. He's like, nothing is of more priority right now than finding out about this Solmon. That thing has to be found and destroyed.
Don't worry, we got that in the bag. I know how to do it.
Well, is that a conversation that we're having at this table?
Nope, we just need to get it, and then we'll get rid of it. Don't worry about that.
Callie is gonna pace at this point.
I definitely
Hope is
think
just
that.
Kilgren
completely
looks really
calm.
agitated at this point, and he's like, listen, this is not a time for this. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on between y'all, or what's going on with this stuff here. Okay,
Holger,
bring
I
up the
feel like we
Soulmonger
need to be
and destroying it, and I'm talking right now. I need a perception check from you, Barrick.
Where is perception? Oh, that's persuasion. That's performance. That's perception.
Oh, the bees.
Do
Oh
it.
shit! I don't actually know what I rolled. Hold on.
13.
That was a perception check that I rolled. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
That's enough. You notice your hammer and the runes of Dovnu glowing as Hjolgren's getting more agitated.
Golgren, as much as this is the conversation that I'd like to have in private, I think that there's definitely at least something that we need to lay on the table. I am in full agreement and have seen the devastation that comes from leaving one of these soulmongers unchecked, but I'm afraid that there are others here in this room that do not see the same value in that as an outcome to this situation. And Barrick is just going to take the hat off and now just kind of like post up in his chair straight up and just kind of look around at the rest of everyone else.
He calms down and looks, he's like, sorry I yelled, Ed, but the fate of everyone on this world relies on y'all. I know you're new to this. Callie is new. But Hope and Turnick have been here since the beginning. Between me and Lertza and everything that has happened when it comes to Leto. When I say this entire world, indeed the entire pantheon of gods are at stake, I am not lying. Discord
Kind of like
amongst
look
you
at everyone else.
is just signing the defeat of all. I'm sorry, what did you say? I didn't hear what you said, Barrick.
I would say Barrick is just turning and looking at like Hope and Callie and Turnick and like I don't I don't see another option here. I am fully invested in finding that Soulmonger's destruction as soon as we come into possession with it. Not all of us here agree.
Don't worry, we'll get it out of the hands of people that can do it evil.
First things first. Gotta get in the block ball, talk to T'Chak, and see if you can find that information that was stolen by those two Tabaxi. Wakanga leans in and he kind of gives a sigh. He's not happy with what he's seeing, but he doesn't seem angry, just disappointed. Again, you make it to the throne room and you show T'Chak that you will be receptive to it. How successful your words are is on you. I have given you the information that would appease him, things that would make him happy. things that he would like to see. I can say with pretty good certainty that he puts the Cardian Empire and its people above the faith of Leighton. So while I don't say he is a full ally, I do not believe in my heart.
Sir Wild's words to leave us with. Thank you.
What have you heard of the South?
The South. What about the
Turnick,
South?
tell him what you overheard.
I overheard some people that we came across where, the way we rescued all these people down there where they were being held slaves, captives, and all that. Well, anyway, I overheard somebody talk about like this red lady, something about chaos in the South. I'm not quite sure what all of it meant, but like, there's just all sorts of stuff that this one person was talking about.
Wakanga
All in regards
kind of
to
looks
Leda,
over at Holgirn, kind of raises an eyebrow. Like, have you heard of any of this? You see Holgirn's face get kind of grave. I was not wishing to put that on y'all yet. But there's obviously wars breaking out everywhere. We have Yax Noon's forces and the Cardian forces attacking the Riverlands, which is what y'all left when you left Ice Hall. We have this nonsense going on here. The rumors that we've been hearing, the rumblings we've been hearing, is there's this new leader, they call her the Red Lady, who's been running a ranch shot through the Great Plainlands and working her way south. Word is, she is one of Leto's agents, and they're trying to shore up the rest of this continent, as well as keeping the Evening Lands under war. Very little is known, and while yes, this is a problem and it's causing a lot of issue in the Plainlands, which is mostly nomads, the horsemen. There's a major city, Shaleen, down south, but there's not much we can do at the moment until we figure out what's going on up here.
And Kelly's gonna walk down here and just look out at the garden.
Hope's gonna ask, when do you think the best time would be to leave for this little adventure?
Well, obviously you guys can, so you don't have to leave today. I'm not giving you a timetable, but I wouldn't dally for too long.
How long will it take us to get there?
And he looks over at Omala. All right, so we gotta go along the coast. Not gonna really be able to be mounted because it's kind of rocky terrain. So we're gonna have to hoof it. We go a good pace. We can reach the volcano range probably in about a week.
A week on horseback, huh?
No, it's walking. He said he can't use mounts because the terrain's too.
Oh, when you said hoofing, I thought it was.
Is it
hoofing it is walking.
Oh, I didn't realize it. That was like a
is it possible to get there in a more rapid pace by boat?
There is.
We're going along the coastline anyway.
But you'd have to find a pretty brave captain because there's not many places safe to moor on a bigger
Or we
boat.
just need a ship that's big enough for us and fast enough to get out.
Oh, the water. I mean, we're talking ocean waters, so it's a little rowboat's not going to work. You're going to need at least the longboat.
coastline.
Yeah, at least a longboat to get up there. Assuming
put
you
a
don't
big
crash
ass
on the
sail on a
rocks
fishing
anywhere. Because it's pretty much rocky coastline all the way. It's not like beaches when you're going along the coastline. But there are some more lower areas where you can kind of go, and if you don't crash the boat on there, which I hope not, because I'm going to be with you, that you could do that in 3 or 4 days.
Well, Turnick, I know that you'd have the ability to at least turn into something that can carry one of us at a time. If we get close enough, we don't have a far journey. It's, I would say it would be possible for us to go one or,
Or at
two at a
least he
time.
can help us guide the boat.
Well,
No, I
you
mean
have a
to
good
get.
captain, you'll be fine.
I mean so that we don't have to get ourselves actually to the coast, so we don't actually have to dock
We don't have to dock or moor or tie up.
or get ourselves up to those cliff sides, to whatever direction that we end up heading there.
Well, yes, I do have a wild shapes where I have the ability to turn to big things that fly that can carry at least one of you at a time.
Yeah, can't you make multiple wild shapes too?
Those are summons, not wild shapes.
Those are summons. Yes, I can summon other things that can do as I command. I've never tried using that for this sort of task.
Carrying people around, yeah, that would be new for you too. But I know you got those eagles, and those eagles can at least carry one.
Okay, so it seems like if we can find a captain crazy enough to take us up there, maybe we could get there faster.
Amala, you wouldn't be able to sail, would you?
Me? Hell no.
Come on,
Crazy
Callie.
captain,
We're a convincing enough bunch, don't you think?
Wakanga looks at
She
you. He's like,
does
I
not
can
come
find you
on the
a captain.
negotiations.
I probably find something else I can do while you guys are figuring that out tonight. You guys go figure that out. I'll go get some information.
You go see your gentleman caller there. We'll sort the
Female,
rest.
gentleman, whatever.
Late night rendezvous.
Are you assuming brothels are all one sex?
I said late night. I said we'll leave it at late night rendezvous, and you do as you would like.
Okay,
Get some
so
information my own way.
We'll call it that.
In front. Haha.
Money,
Mhm.
wilds, whatever. I'm sure I'll find it one way or another.
Wakanga, your hospitality is appreciated.
Anytime.
She's gonna stand there waiting for him.
Oh yeah, Barrick would have kind of been in the process of getting up and going.
Oh yeah, you guys.
And,
mind that, though. He's like, yes. Give me a moment. He leaves, and he goes up the stairs and disappears as he goes upstairs.
Barrick will go just kind of stand in the entranceway. Just kind of like.
How long did that take? What time is it now?
Yeah, you guys are talking for a little while. It's another hour past. It's about 12:30, noonish.
Noonish.
Still too early to do anything I need to do.
Remember, if you guys close it, you do have a clock, the calendar. They open it up.
I see it.
It's
know
way
how to
more
open-
fun
do-
to
do
ask
you guys-
you what
Do you
time
guys
it is.
know how to open it in case you close it? You guys?
Oh
know
no,
how to-
I do. I just want to make sure you
Yeah,
move the
it's-
clock so
it's-
I know how much time passed.
It's pinned in the bottom left.
Well, yeah, but even if it's not, the journey because
It's
you
way
exit
more
out, it
fun
does
to
close.
ask you.
But you just hit the journal note button, and then you click the button that says SC, and that opens up the calendar again if you close it.
Oh, I thought you could just. I just double click on the thing in the bottom left and it pops up. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I like
So
to make him the calendar around.
Standing, waiting next to Barrick, looking up the stairs. Oh, I guess the stairs are there, so I'd be like,
So after about 5 minutes or so, he does come back down.
Come on, Turnic,
he
let's
walks-
go find something to do.
Walks up to Barrick, and you see him pull out it's a decently large coin, a little bit bigger than it's almost a disc. It's about 2-inch diameter coin, and it seems to be very, very old metal, a lot of patina on it. And it does have a relief of what looks like to be an ancient Tabaxi Kainish on there. And there is an X carved on the back of it.
What's the message that we should deliver with this coin, or any particular thing that we should say upon presenting it to the Tiger of the Mountain?
Seeing the coin itself should say all it needs to say, but if you wish to say anything, respectful.
I
Let him know. I'm sorry.
I should ask: is it? Are we free to use you as the vessel of this coin?
Yes, like I said, he will know it comes from me. These tokens are individual. No two are.
Duly noted. Barrick will just kind of reach out and go to kind of shake his hand that has the thing in it, and just kind of give a nice firm grip and just look him in the eyes and just say, "Fuck Leto."
And as you're shaking his hand, he takes his other hand and grabs your forearm, and he brings you in close. And he's like, "I trust you. Do not lose this."
It'll be in good hands.
You give me an insight check.
Give me roll everything.
Not everything.
Oh,
nice.
doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Dirty
you
20.
you notice that this coin token that he gave you is extremely important to him. Not just important to him, but he could lose everything, and he would give up everything. Except
Oh
for
yeah,
that.
it's noted. Definitely noted.
And that's it.
Somehow get this back to him, damn it.
All right, I need to get something to drink.
5-minute break.
good idea.
Yeah, I mean, we only got about a half
10.
hour left anyway, but
Yeah,
we could take an intermission. Let me get something to drink if you guys want to pee.
Yeah.
And this is apparently a. I mean, I kind of figured it was gonna be, but I didn't expect 40 minutes at the camp. An RP
That was
episode.
40 good minutes.
Yeah,
Sure.
we were
That's
checking our stuff and making sure we're all where we need to be in order to use everything to its fullest.
Yeah,
Time flies when you're
take
having fun.
40 minutes.
Talos, when we come back, are you gonna continue having him sleeping throughout the rest of the day, or are you gonna take a nap and come back, or how are you gonna do it?
Yeah, 4 hours is really all you need, right? 4 to
no,
6.
I can
No,
afford
I mean to
that.
lose exhaustion, he needs a full 8 hours.
Full
to
8
lose
hours.
one
Okay.
level.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna just.
When
do
did he-
full
when
8
did
And
he go-
by the
when did
way,
he go
if
to
you
sleep,
sleep for
though?
16 hours straight, that doesn't count as 2. That's
No,
just
I know.
one long rest.
That's a long rest.
Yeah.
So
No, I was gonna
when did
wait.
you go to sleep then? What was it around 10?
Go back.
It was about 3 hours ago at this point.
Mhm.
Okay, so
9:30. Yeah, because I mean, she's gonna be going to the brothel, and we got. So.
All right, let's take
I'm
our
an owl,
intermission,
so I'll
and
say, you know.
we'll be right back. and we're back.
Hi, baby. Nice.
Turn on my back massager here. All right. So, we're having a hope going to Highs Under Repose. Is that what we're going off to?
Hey, what did you call it?
The name of the other inn, Kaya's Inn of Repose.
Oh, that's the brothel?
That's where you guys split up, remember? There's a brothel in it. That was the peaceful place you guys split. Remember there was the Donning Lizard was a raunchy place, or the raucous place, and Kaya's Inn of Repose was the peaceful one?
Yeah, where's the brothel?
So, is that where we're going?
No, it's too early. Yeah, it's only noon. I gotta wait until at least 3 or 4 o'clock before I go to the brothel.
Sorry, Lunga. Just so I say it out loud and I've said it to you. The hat of disguise allows me to cast disguise self at will. But which only lasts an hour.
Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah, I didn't think it was. You could have disguise on indefinitely. Yeah,
I was like, why doesn't everyone have a hat of disguise?
Mm-mm. Yeah, it's just like invisibility or anything else. Yeah, it has a limited time. It only lasts.
Well, yeah, but then is there?
But
like
the only thing
cooldown?
good about it is at will. If you find a place to hide, you can catch it
Yeah.
again.
Up it. Yeah.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, every hour, just go into a little caves and like, yeah, so.
Just Assassin's Creed it and just like back to a pillar, take it
Yeah,
off. put it
Yeah,
back on, come on to someone else.
it is kind of broken. You would think there would be some kind of like
Cooldown.
cooldown on it or something, but
You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
homebrew it.
Will, cantrip.
yeah.
Yeah, back.
I mean, yeah, if you have the disguise self cantrip, it's the same thing. You can
Tiny has that.
keep casting it. Yeah. But that's why a DM is inventive. It just happens to be that when it's running out, you're not in a space where you can do it if I want. All right, so she says she's going to go there later. So we're going to do a little bit of a time skip then.
Well, isn't there stuff you guys wanted to do too?
Well, Barrick and Callie, I think we're going to the docks. Or I don't know if that was
We're
an immediate
going-
thing, but at least to like start maybe trying to find the right kind of ship or right kind of captain type of thing. I don't know if we were going
Yeah.
to like fully have that conversation, but
we could do
Yeah,
that.
you can.
We could go pick up our bard if we wanted to. Or
No,
if we
he
wanted to
needs
let him
another
sleep,
couple
that would be
hours.
fine.
He needs a couple more hours of sleep. He needs another. He did 3 already, so he needs another 5.
5.
Okay.
Let him sleep.
Does Turnic want to come with us, or does Turnic want to go with Hope?
I'll come with you.
Ooh. Hope can get into so much trouble by herself for the next 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
that's yep. We know.
That's fair.
We did say out loud that we weren't going to leave her to her own devices. Now we're immediately leaving her to her own devices.
That'll do it.
Well, I think
yeah.
nobody just wants to go to a brothel. You know, I think that's all it is.
Not going there right now. That's a
Send
late
her
night
there.
event.
Turnic, if you want to go and ply yourself at a brothel, don't let us look back. All the power to you, sir.
I don't think that's
I mean,
the place that...
No.
he's just getting over an STD. Maybe he should, hold off.
No shame. We'll find you someone more attractive than
It was
Patrick
actually
Star.
an
I think.
ST double D.
Oh, we're not talking about him giving it to someone else. It's like, does he really want to maybe catch another one? That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
what we're trying. Yeah.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what we're
We'll
worried
find,
about.
we'll
But
find you
this one at
someone.
least
We'll
won't
find
be
you
an
someone
ST
more
double
appealing
D.
than
It'll
Patrick
only be a
Star.
single D.
Hey, he could get triples. Who knows?
Oh
Well,
God.
no, because dinosaur.
Dice rolls.
Sexually transmitted dinosaur disease.
I got
There
it.
you
So
go.
I guess it
Just
goes
gonna
without
be a-
saying, the harbor ward is where you want to go.
Fuck, I forgot to get a drink after all.
Yeah, Barrick would be looking around for any ships that are look smaller and faster.
Yeah, I mean you see a few. Some in really good shape, some not in great shape, but you do see a few. About, like I say, like 5 or 6 of them.
None of these shops are open, it looks like.
Because they're not shops, babe. Did not create shops for this map.
Why not?
It's a holiday. They're all closed.
No,
Yes,
that's,
it's a
that's
holiday.
always been a holiday for this long. Okay, that's like
For
a
this long, you were gone
4
for a
months.
week.
Yeah.
You left here a week ago to go to the fort and came back.
seriously have holidays for 2 weeks. What the fuck? Come on now.
They're closed on Sundays.
No,
Another you left
it's a
on a Sunday,
different
you're back on a
holiday.
Sunday.
Wow, crazy. It's like
They're
the
called festivals. They're week-long holidays called festivals. They did have them. back
The
then.
Romans had month-long holidays
Yeah.
with the
Maybe
gladiator
2
games.
They did.
Dino race is still going on. Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
not
the dino
doing
races are
another
still
dino
going
race.
on.
Yo,
Unless you want
let's
Patrick
fuck up-
Starr to
let's
stick
fuck
his
up
hand
that
your butt.
Raven son of a
No.
bitch in the dino race again.
No, there was a rash of an unknown STD going around, and
had to shut 'em
it's
down,
COVID.
yep.
Like so they're just
Oh, they got shut
quarantined.
down by the health inspector? Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Did Patrick Starr lose his vet license?
Hopefully.
No, because they went to him as the expert, and he has no idea how. He mentioned this lizard folk was maybe patient 0, but that's
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Well, we'll let him know when we see it. Oh man. But yeah, you said it wouldn't be terribly difficult to find a boat that fit that description.
I mean, yeah, you just said you found 5 or 6 that look like would do for what you're looking for.
The key is going to be to find just the right captain who is just the right amount of crazy for us. Or just the right amount of desperate.
I mean, it seems like a relatively uneventful trip if our plan goes in the direction that we would like it to.
Like from Tiny's World.
Okay, so what's the pitch before we go in?
Quick trip
Why do
in
we
and
want-
out.
Why do we want to go?
They don't necessarily need to know that. But if they ask, we could be running a sort of fetch errand for one of the merchant princes. Or scouting mission to the mines. I feel like having the good word of a merchant prince and the chatter of trade being interrupted is a good reason to scout new areas.
Oh no.
Oh man, we lost
We're
her.
losing Kelly.
Well, yes, I agree. That is a great idea, Callie. I appreciate you sharing your insights into that situation. I think that'll probably get us to the place we want to go.
She's gone. And she gone.
Yeah, that's okay. That's
It's
at least I think how
it's-
Barrick would approach the situation. Maybe Barrick will go and approach them but one of the captains by himself and just see how that conversation goes, and we'll have 5 other tries in case that conversation doesn't go in the direction we want it to. That is what Barrick's gonna do. He's gonna approach. One of the captains and just probably one of the captains that looks like they're maybe like set up in port here for a period of time, not one that's like in the process of like saddling up to go.
Yeah. So you go up to the first boat. Doesn't look in horrible shape, but it looks like it's a little older.
A little older.
The ship says, yeah. It says the old maid on the side. As you approach, you see standing or sitting actually, kind of tilted back. Welcome back. His hat kind of low. It's old human male. Kind of sitting there. You see he has a peg leg. He's got his legs up on a barrel. One of his legs is the peg leg. He's kind of just sitting there, leaning back.
Well, just mighty fine weather that we have today in the port, wouldn't you say?
Huh? Yeah. Not too bad. It's always nice here. That's why I moved here. Warm weather. Cold
Definitely,
kind of fucks with my joints.
Yeah.
Understand that problem.
Yeah, that's definitely shared sentiment, I would say. Is your boat here? Is it available for any hire in the near future?
I mean, sure, I'm always looking for some bears. Where are you looking to go?
Just up the coast a little bit. We don't necessarily even need you to stop. We just need to travel a little bit northward, a couple days.
North? There's nothing up north. Where are you going?
We have some friends here in the merchant ward that are curious to find some new avenues of revenue. So we're helping them do a little scouting.
Scouting of what? Nothing but cliffs up north.
Scouting up the cliffs by the mines.
It's there's
You want
not
to go by the volcanoes?
in that direction.
Oh, yeah, no, I ain't going up there. Fuck that.
You don't have
No,
to get
sir.
anywhere. You don't have to get anywhere near there. Actually,
no, listen, my ship, the waters are crazy up there, splashing up against very easily to get thrown up against them rocks. And the old maid is not made for that. It's not me. It's not happening. No, sir. No, sir, and madam. No.
Okay then.
we'd only need to be within about a mile of the shore. We really wouldn't need you to get close at all.
It's not happening. But listen, you can go up there and talk to the harbor master. He might know somebody who'll be doing it. But I'm not doing it. It's not happening. I am too old. If you wanted to go get some fish, I could have taken you out a little bit. Could have caught some fish. If you wanted to go a little bit south, I could have gone that way. But up north, no, them waters are too choppy for me. Too choppy for me.
You
And
know-
the old maid. She's an old maid after all.
We actually heard, Callie, I can't believe we didn't mention this before, but we actually heard of quite the big fish up north there near the volcano that, we didn't really want to share too much about it, but that actually happens to be the
You
quarry
see
that
how
we're
old I am?
scouting. I don't even get to roll the deception check!
This man is not interested. Let's go to the harbor master.
Just because he
Maybe
says
knows
that doesn't mean you can't.
You didn't seem like somebody who was looking for a
No,
large
he's
pile
not
of
that
gold
kind
anyway,
of crazy.
so
It's okay.
it's okay.
You don't
You've been reading too many
necessarily-
books about whales.
You don't necessarily keep the first one you catch.
Perhaps you haven't been reading enough.
That's
That's
go.
okay. We got our gold is better used elsewhere, I think.
That's fine. My life is. I only got a couple years left, and I like to live it comfortably. Like I said, go ahead.
Callie's
Talk to
already
the harbor
walking.
master.
Far too boring. Gone.
So are
All
you
right.
going to the next boat or are you going to harbor master?
I would say next boat.
You would say next boat and not the harbor master?
100%.
Okay, what kind of gold do we have to spend on this, boys?
He just wants me to RP as many captains.
No, but why would Barrack go to the harbor master?
Tarnik, Barak, what are we willing to spend to get this done?
I mean, I have a couple hundred gold that I can put toward this.
Let's put a limit up to 500 gold, maybe.
I think
Because I have a couple
500
hundred.
is-
I could. I mean, I don't know how much, but this is a very risky mission for just. What'd you say? a week
I think,
or two worth of job.
I just need to know what we're working with.
I think that we aim for 100 gold a day and see if we can get them down a little bit more.
Okay.
I'll let you start the conversation this time, Callie. Or Turnic. Actually, Turnic, why don't you go and negotiate for us and see what kind of sweet deal you can land us?
I think. Listen, I'm not quite the best guy when trying to persuade other people. I just want to put that out there. You know, I'm not the very charismatic type here with this
Kelly
face
is
here.
looking to see, and I want to do a perception check to see if I see a likely crazy candidate, please.
Likely crazy candidate.
Just-
What does crazy look like?
Listen, she's
Does
been around
crazy
for
look like Hope?
422 years. She knows some shit. She's got some perspective here.
Does
Can I
does
please
crazy
make
look
a
like
roll?
Hope? Is that what you're looking
All right.
for when you think of crazy?
So there's 4 left.
I'm looking for Jack Sparrow, damn it.
3 of them, you don't see anyone standing. You don't see anyone visibly up deck.
Uh-huh.
One of them, you see a Kenku. That was the word I was looking for. Oh, kept on to say raven. I'm like, no, that's the bird. It looks like a Kenku standing on board. The other 3, you don't see anyone. It doesn't mean the boat's unattended. It just there's no one above deck, more visible as you can see.
Well, not sure how I feel about Kenkus, but we'll try it. I'll walk over to the boat with the Kenku standing on it.
Okay. Kenku's just standing there, kind of got its feathery arms crossed, looking at the masting. Well, as you get closer, you see she has like a deckhand who's tying some stuff, and she's kind of mumbling stuff to him as she's looking up at the mast as you walk up.
Hello.
Hi.
Everything in order?
No, I got a lot of repairs to do here. Pretty nasty storm we went through not that long ago.
How much time do you think it would take?
To fix it?
Mhm.
No, time isn't the issue. Money is. Probably get it shored up. We started now by the end of the day, or at least by midday tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to fix this.
If you had enough, what would it be worth to you?
She spins around, puts her hands on her hips. Nah, what are you getting at?
I have a job that needs doing.
Get to the
And I-
dangerous part, because I know that's where it's getting at. Only people that are looking to go somewhere dangerous say this kind of stuff.
We need passage up to the volcanoes.
All right, you just want a price then. You just want a price? Is that what you want? Okay, fine. This is gonna cost me about $500 a fix, and my services take you up there is gonna be about another $500, if that's what you want. Because that's the only way I'm fucking doing that.
Okay.
So what's the gold total that it was that that would
It's 1,000.
1,000 gold
Yeah, she's crazy. She's not our kind of crazy.
with respect, and certainly none intended. It can't possibly be 1,000 gold to.
She spun
fix.
around. How many ships have you captained?
Ships I've captained, I can't say a lot, but we've certainly done
Exactly.
a number
You're a
of
dwarf, right?
boat repairs in the very recent.
You're a dwarf,
past.
right? You're a dwarf, right? Right?
Yes.
Right? Sure. Do I tell you how to dwarf?
What is this mean?
I was simply saying that we'd be happy to offer our services and repair in a
And you heard
negotiation
it.
to lower that cost.
The repairs are going to cost 500, and my fee for taking you up there, crazy ass, is another 500.
Seems a little steep.
Seem a little short.
I am.
Like I said, I don't tell you how to dwarf. If you didn't talk a little steep, I wouldn't have called you short. But since you're telling me how to captain, I'm going to tell you how to dwarf, and you're a little short.
Well, you definitely didn't seem like you had the change on you to negotiate too much. So I guess you're not going to be too worried if you don't have much more coin at the end of the day. Why don't we just leave? Just doesn't seem like this one actually needs the coin.
Yeah, I agree. Callie turns and walks away.
And
Next captain.
You see 3 ships. You don't see anyone above deck.
All right, time to go to the harbor master. It's another voice he has to do. Come on.
Could have
You
saved
go
me
to the
one if you just
captain.
went to the motherfucking harbor master to begin with, but that's okay. You could lead a horse to water. You can't
I
make him
do.
drink.
I do have a plan to honeypot one of these people, whether it's a harbor master or a cabin that Lunga is not ready for. So whatever you think that we have cooking in the background, I
come on.
guarantee you it's not this plan.
Oh, I
That
really
was
hope the
that
harbor
that
master's a
was
female
that
dwarf.
that Kenku
Terrible.
was genius.
It remains to be seen. Are we talking to the harbor master? Or are we
Yes,
leaving
let's
this
go
for
to the
later?
fucking
All right.
harbor master, please.
Kelly's like, that is what I said to begin with, right? That is what I
Let's
told
do
you.
it.
Yes.
This has been fantastic.
Since everyone's rolling, I guess I agree.
The thing is, you guys were so mad at the old man. The old man wasn't being a dick. He's just like, I'm going up there. I'd like to live. That's all he said.
He wasn't
We
serving
weren't
our
mad at
purposes.
him.
No, Barrick was. Barrick was really annoyed with him.
He wasn't serving a purpose.
You don't serve a purpose? Fuck you.
We have
You never
ways.
go for the
Pretty
first
much.
one.
Again, there are ways to convince everyone. So
Obviously not for you.
We just gotta.
I
we
haven't
have the
used
right
I haven't
kind of
used all my
crazy one.
tricks yet.
All right, so you go to the harbor master. And it's you go into the office, and it's a tabaxi sitting at his desk, going over some forms.
Hello.
Oh, hello, welcome. How are you guys?
We're good. We're in need of your help.
He spins around in his chair. What can I do for you?
We need a captain. A captain with some nerve. Who would take us on a little trip.
Where are you headed?
We need to go north. We need to go north.
There is
by the
nothing up
volcanoes.
north. Where are you going?
And I tell him exactly where we need to go.
The volcanoes.
Mhm.
Near the mines.
It should be clarified, good sir, that we again do not need to make our way onto the shore. We don't need somebody to take us to the mines. We need to get
Sure.
into the area of the mines.
Yeah, I get it. I'm more in there is crazy. But
the waters are still choppy. That's why most of these captains won't even go up there. There's no reason to, other than the fare. And most of them are going to charge you an exorbitant rate because it's dangerous, not only to the ship, but to their lives just to sail in those waters.
But
Because there's literally nothing up there.
But do you know if anyone desperate enough to do it?
Desperate isn't the word. No one's desperate.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Dairy.
necessarily agree with that. But
Enough is.
Oh, do tell. And Kelly's gonna sit at the desk and cross her legs.
All right. If you go out to the dock there, 2 rows in, you'll see a little decent sized slip, longboat, by the name of the Sapphire Rose.
The Sapphire Rose. Go on.
Captain, the backseat. His name is Phineas. Pretty eccentric. But he likes challenges. If any captain here take you, he's your best shot.
is he single? Sorry, weird question, but just out of curiosity, asking for a friend.
Don't ask my captains about their personal life. I don't know.
How many captains do you know that are happily married?
Again,
That
don't
turn
really
my
ask them
face
about their
to
personal life.
Barrack.
In these parts,
I don't know that many
asking
captains.
other people about their personal lives kind of frowned upon. I just listen. I'm the harbor master. I got to deal with all these personalities. I am not. I'm just here to make money. I'm not going to sit there and ask them about their personal lives. It's messy.
Barrack's just gonna walk out of the office.
Sorry, he's just really desperate.
Apparently. There's a brothel, at Kaya's Inn of Repose. I mean, what is he?
Lunga's so not ready for this.
Is there anything
The
else
non-bard
that
trying to
we-
bard.
Is there anything else that we need to know about this captain? And I slide 5 gold over to him.
I appreciate it. Thank you. He's like scratching his chin. Well, old Phineas, I don't know why I called him old. He's actually middle-aged, but old Phineas. He's heard of this mythical ruby. Instead of being faceted like most rubies, it's a perfect orb. Supposedly it's in the mine, and it hasn't been taken because of its beauty and uniqueness, and it's left there for that. And I've heard him talking about wanting it, put it on his masthead. I don't know if you're heading anywhere near the mines, but you're going somewhere up there, and the only thing up there is volcanoes and mines. So I don't know, maybe you could mention that.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's go, Ternick.
All right.
And with that, it is midnight Eastern time.
Just about.
It is bedtime.
I love it. I'm just gonna leave it at this. 100% Spencer and Harmony. That's gonna happen next. That's
Okay.
100% the plan.
Sending
that's gonna
private messages over here to this motherfucker. Okay.
Should I just do a long rest since it'll be 8 hours, or should I wait?
I mean,
I really don't.
We'll say they were
yeah.
They were walking around for a couple hours, looking
Still
for
waiting
shit.
still till next session. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll wait. Yeah.
I mean, you can do it now and then still not do anything with your character until that time. But either way, you might as well just wait till the next one.
I'll just
till
wait.
the next one anyway, because
Yep.
you're not doing anything anyway. But it looks like it's 2:42, so you have like another 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be around the time that Hope is at the.
Well, I'm gonna be getting there probably around like 4 or 5. I'm gonna be going over there.
And he just said in 3 hours, so 5:42. You know, so you'll be at the brothel.
Yeah, I'll be at the brothel there already.
Yeah, she'll be at the brothel area.
Yeah.
Yes, you will. We know.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
That'll
This
do,
this
Pete.
this is this is
I'm
why I
kind of
love
I'm
D&D.
hoping he's gonna be joining me now.
This is why I love D&D, because it kind of like it flexes, it forces me to work my brain muscles. Okay,
When no battles are happening.
Just listen.
No battles
I
are
left
happening. By the
very
way.
simple breadcrumbs throughout all of this. Instead, I had to act a shit ton of people that I did not plan on acting.
And next time you're gonna have to act even more.
Yeah, we're gonna ask you to remember them too.
Yeah, okay. Someone's been watching too much TikTok. Anyway, D&D TikTok's a motherfucker. I say it actually, even though there's plenty of TikTokers on D&D TikTok that aim to help other DMs. It gives players far too many ideas. In my opinion.
You genuinely have no idea what I'm thinking. It's definitely
Oh,
classic.
Like I said,
classic
it gives
5e.
far too many ideas. I did not say I guessed, gathered, in perceived anything other than you're up to some fucking. That's all I have.
We
So
know you're going to be using the hat of disguise to turn into a sexy lady.
If it makes you feel any
sexy
better,
lady.
if it makes you feel any better, it's definitely
Gangnam
me
style.
watching too much Critical Role, not anything else.
sexy
I
lady.
didn't hear what Austin said.
Oh, I just said
Yeah,
if it
them
makes you feel
Dwerger
any better,
style.
it's me watching too much
Dwerger
Critical
style.
Role, not and nothing else.
That's
Hat
just
of
the best shit on the
disguise.
internet, so.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
So you're gonna get him
And
Dwerger
our-
style.
our-
Hey,
R.I.P.
sexy
Andre
lady.
Brower, by the way. while
We'll find
were
out.
Playing.
Who's Andre Brower?
R.I.P.
This is fun.
Played
Wait.
Captain Holt in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh
What?
shit! Yeah, he died.
He died tonight.
Fuck.
What?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It does.
Oh, that's actually so sad.
It's very sad. He's great in that.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah. So.
Oh, we're getting to that age. Well, some of us, not
Yeah,
not
some of
Spencer.
us-
That's been
Yeah, that's Spencer.
Spencer.
Spencer's barely old enough to drink.
He's not old enough to drink.
Not
Nah,
old enough to drink.
Not yet. Next
Hey,
October.
I turned 30 in 2.5 weeks, so that's. not
Oh,
bad.
you're still a youngin' too, technically.
Oh, you're still a youngin' too.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't thinking you were like ancient. I thought
No,
you were like
but I
maybe
thought you were
35.
I forget. Yeah.
Younger than all of us.
Yes, except for Spencer.
Yeah.
Hey, I only added 5 years to you. Apparently, Chris is adding like 12. So that's. You know.
I didn't say. Well, I said
I-
35.
It depends. It depends on my haircut.
I said 35. You went.
You get to the grays more.
No, I was gonna go lower. I was gonna go
Hmm.
like 33, 32. I thought.
Sure,
have
my head
just
canon.
33.
My head canon made you believe he's 40. So
I mean, I'm divorced and I have a
No.
10-year-old, so
That
you know,
yeah,
the
that puts
writing's
age on you. That
the
put
writing's
age on you.
the writing's on
Listen.
the wall.
I had all 3 of my children by the time I was 24. Okay, so preaching to the choir.
I get it. I get it.
Now it took me 16 years to get divorced, but
Oh,
yeah.
I love it.
And then my kids all grew up. They moved in with me and her, and they were pretty much just getting out of high school and everything like that. And I have a stepson. Who, when I started dating her, was 5, so I had to do it all over again. And he's just like my oldest. So I have PTSD.
Hey,
Oh, that's
mine's way more well behaved.
Well, that's the significant difference. Joseph had a lot of anger issues. Joshua doesn't. But the ADHD justification of why they do the fucked up way they do things.
Yeah.
And the insistence on their way is the right way, even though it is the
Yeah.
most illogical way to do something.
Yeah. That was rough this weekend because I was about to smack him like hard.
He lost one of his Bluetooth headphones, right? And we're just explaining to him, you have the case. Keep them in the case.
Oh, no. By the way, he lost it because he wants to take it out of his ear and put it down on top of the thing he's using, thinking that's going to keep it safe. And because of the fact that he's lost his headphones so many times, by not putting them in the case, he could turn his device up all the way and hear it.
That's
So
a
he will
solution.
find his headphones by listening for them.
Part A was, but if they're in the case and I lose the case, then I lost both of them. And they're in the case and I can't hear them. But if they're not in the case, I can turn up the music on my phone and walk around and hear where it's at.
Except if it's under something that muffles the sound.
Or except the fact that they're fucking Bluetooth headsets, to really hear them, they gotta be in your fucking ear. Okay?
Yeah.
All you hear is this from a distance. You don't hear much.
Yes, but you do hear something. To be fair, I have used that method to find my lost earbuds whenever I was sleeping with them in bed, because I'd listen to it before go to something. I'd listen to Critical Role.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
As I was going to sleep.
Here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Losing in bed.
Let's clarify something here. You laid down in bed with them in your ear. You woke up the next morning still in the bed. You know they're somewhere in the bed or around the bed. You did not roam the entire house and then decide to try to turn them on to see if you could find them.
It's true.
Happens.
That's a valid point.
He couldn't remember if he took them off in his bedroom, in the living room, the kitchen.
Yeah.
He went down in the basement for some god-awful reason, looking for them. I don't know. He's my 50-year-old. I have no clue what's going on through his head.
Other things that he's lost, I've usually gone up to his room. I can't find it. I go there. I literally move one thing with my foot. I go, what's that? There it
You're
is.
handy to have around, Linga.
I'm that person in my house. I get it.
Dude,
No, here's the thing. Unless
I
it's
find
my
his
stuff.
Uh-huh.
Unless it's my stuff.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Because of my ADHD, I have trained myself that I have with specific things. I put them in one of 2 or 3 places. And I usually have to walk around and look at those 2 or 3 places. Unless something distracts me in the middle of doing something and I forget and I put it down. And that's when I need her help. Because I'm like, I don't know where the fuck I did it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I have to find it for him.
Let me end the
And
stream.
I always find it
Thank
for
you for
him.
joining us. And until next time. So
Bye,
long.
everyone.
Bye.